ecological issues. They affect us all. And so, tonight on Second Nature, we'll be recycling some old nature footage.
Ooh, what do you got here, Vaughn? What the fuck is this?
Double fish sandwich.
Oh, you motherfucker, you lucky boy.
Fillet of fish is so delicious.
Oh, I love the fish. Oh, fuck yeah, rub it in.
So flaky, so tangy and creamy. McDonald's fillet of fish.
With hot fries and an icy Coke.
Nobody can do it like McDonald's can.
Buddy, you have no idea.
Ba-da-ba-ba-ba. Folks, ladies and gentiles, elephants and crocodiles, and all that good stuff. We got some news. We had some breaking news earlier. We got some breaking news again. Vonhelton, very real, very pregnant, 27-year-old wife. On Fallout, of course. Folks, come on. Thank you to Schneider Handyman for fishing this one out from earlier today, apparently. I haven't even watched that stream yet. We are going to actually be getting caught up on the last couple streams. We got some Vaughn rage, from what I can tell. I haven't watched too much of this stuff. I just skimmed through, and fortunately people give me the link. So we got some rage coming up, and we have worlds colliding, folks. We have Emo showing up on Vonhelton's panel. We're going to have Solar and John and Emo, oh my, coming up. But I thought we'd lead the way with this very real, very pregnant 27-year-old wife. And Vonhelton, I'm sure, is going to brag again how he's broke that glass ceiling and, liberated women in video games by having, his dog gangbang them and stuff like that. But thank you very much for joining. If you're new, of course, subscribe. I don't know why you'd be here if you haven't, unless you stumbled upon it on the replay. Please consider subscribing. Thumbing up the video, all that good stuff, that helps too. So, I don't have too much more to say on the topic, other than just let's get into it. Again, this is Schneider Handyman. I'll put the link out there for anyone. That should be it there, folks. Give them a sub, whatever the case may be. And, let's watch. I haven't seen this yet, so this will be an interesting foray into the shit abyss. Folks, thank you for being here. I'm sure I'll have to replay this later to clarify the title. But that's what clickbait is all about, folks.
You could do this in real life, right? Like just
Well,
go in and
somebody
create
said,
a
hey,
house.
somebody said, hey, Bon, how do you know all this? Well, I took a year of interior decorating, so that's how I know it. There's one of my uniforms I made. Of course, she's kind of in the motherly way there. But, and there's green.
Wait, motherly? That looks like a zombie. Go back.
No, she's not a zombie. She's
Oh, wait a minute.
wearing a
Never
mask.
mind. Now I can see she's got some saggy boobs, but
She's got a big belly too. She is pregnant. Yes,
oh, okay.
Oh, yeah.
Well, that makes sense about the boobs.
Wait. So you have a zombie pregnant chick?
No, she's not zombie.
It's a mask.
There you go, Vaughn. Fuck yeah, man.
Yeah, there you go. Yeah, the trolls are going to have a field day with that.
Oh,
shit.
yeah, they're going to
Trolls are
say
gonna
it's
love that.
Fetterman's wife or
Fetterman's
girlfriend.
wife. There you go.
I'm
Exactly.
still stuck on where the pregnant chick came from in the post-apocalyptic world.
Right?
Is that something that normally happens in the game? Is that?
She is Woody. She is my companion in the game.
Oh,
Yes. Oh,
and you're having children with
yeah.
her.
Yeah.
You're siring
Yes.
four bonds.
Yes. Little
Okay.
bonds everywhere. Little
And, it'll-
bonds
and, it'll-
everywhere.
and she will have babies in the game.
She will indeed. She also has menopause. She has periods. She has anger issues. She has hot sweats, flashes, the whole 9 yards. Women have come into the real world, folks. The real world women are in computer games now. They go through what real women do in real life now. It's all become very real. And I can just imagine what it's like in virtual reality. Holy shit. I'd probably freak out. But yeah, it's all real now, man. It's all getting very, very realistic. There's even mods out there where
Can you
have to
imagine,
bathroom
folks?
or-
It's inevitable. If Vonhelton had the money and could get his hands on like a VR rig, can you just imagine Von on his mom's bed with a VR fucking helmet on, fucking dry hump in the air, fucking playing some fucked up. I don't want to think about it.
get sick. There's mods out there where you have to make sure you eat every day or you'll get sick. It's all becoming very, very real. Sure is. And John is painting again. Good for you,
How far
John.
along is
I'm
she?
painting again, Vaughn.
How old is Nikita? Nikita is about 27 years old.
No, how far along is she?
Oh, how far along is she? I'm not really sure. I'd have
Can't
to go.
believe I'm asking
I'd have
that.
to go and look at the stats. I don't know, 3-4 months, 5 months. She started showing, so probably about 3 or 4 months at least. But yeah, absolutely. Yeah, things have come on. The days of women being helpless mannequins, yeah, that's gone. That's long gone. Laura Croft of Tomb Raider kind of pushed that over the edge, I think. because she really did yeoman's work about making women, more, stop being victims and actually being, normal human beings. And so Laura Croft did a lot for that, I think. And so, yeah, the glass ceiling is definitely broken in computer games. No doubt about it. Women are actual women now in computer games. So make sure you eat. Make sure you use the bathroom. Stay away from horny guys, and you should be all right.
Oh, well, then I got to go. No, I'm just joking.
Just make sure you stay away from them horny guys, man. That's
You
all.
set yourself up for that one, Vaughn.
I did,
Sorry.
didn't I?
You did.
I did. But out and see what's going on outside.
So people really, I mean, it's beautiful, don't get me wrong, but people really focus on the guy with the waterproofing and things like that. Like they're really that involved in this game.
It's not just Fallout 4. There is a lot of games now that put the emphasis on making shit as realistic as possible.
Gotcha. That's
And
cool.
even GTA 5, for example, GTA 5, there's actually a red light district in the game.
Uh-oh.
Not
My
even
area.
kidding. Not even kidding. There is a red light district in the game. If you know where to go, you can find the red light district, and buddy, it doesn't hide a damn thing. You get what I'm saying? It don't
That's
hide shit.
crazy.
So I mean, yes,
Especially
really,
considering kids are playing these games, I don't know. I think sometimes they make it a little too realistic.
Well, in a way, I can concur with you on that. But the thing of it is, that's what's going on now. Because like I said, we've got to break that glass ceiling, and I think women have finally done it because by the gods, I mean, the women in Fallout 4 now, you can get mods that make women as real as you want them to be, and I mean as real as you want them to be.
Yeah, but that's real, but that's not really real. That's what a man's perception of a real woman is.
They can actually get PMS and lash out at you. And that was started over in Skyrim. That mod was started over in Skyrim, where they get PMS and absolutely go apeshit on you.
But see, that's not real women either, because I know a lot of real women who don't do any of that during their time of the month. So I think that's just a man's perception of what a real woman is. Their ideal of a woman, not necessarily a real woman. Like, show me a woman who has stretch marks and a messy bun on her head and who's worked all day and, she's pissed off because she's tired. That's, a real woman, at least in my definition. Just like a man, where's his dad bod? Where's his...
Look how uncomfortable Vaughn is, because there's no way Vonhelton is going to make a mod his harem of women with stretch marks and messy hair and stuff. No.
Little belly.
Well,
where's this saggy skin?
Actually, there's mods for that. Yes, there
Are
is.
there? Good.
Oh,
At least they're equal opportunists.
Oh yeah. Oh, they're honey. Like I said, this is there's mods out there for. Like I said, there's mods out there that you have to use the bathroom or you'll get bad sex. So I mean, there's mods.
You'll get what?
If you don't use the bathroom every day, you actually get sick.
I thought you said bad sex, and I'm like, well, yeah, that'd definitely be bad sex if you hadn't used the bathroom all day.
Well, yeah, that too, I guess. But no, that's
I was like, that's a little too realistic for me.
That's not what I said, but yeah, I mean, yeah. So yeah, I mean, there's like I said, there's stuff out there to make it just unbelievable. I mean, just it's amazing. It's amazing how far we've come in gaming. And the women being this mannequin that hardly ever says two words and is almost always the victim. Yeah, those days are long gone, and they've been gone for quite a while actually. Women have pretty much come their own in gaming, and that's a good thing. I think it's a good thing. Wow. It's a rather large kitchen. I don't know if you would want a kitchen quite that big, but there's a kitchen. I made it that way on purpose. I purposely made it that big.
Well, that's so you can have all your wives in there.
That's it. That's the plan, man. That's the plan, man. The bigger the kitchen, the better, right?
Dan Successful. I just read his comment about Red Dead Redemption, about the horses. Good to know.
But yes, all animals now, modern games now, your animals have how do I phrase this? Anatomy correct. anatomy correct. The
Horse vag. I will give Vaughn credit on this. He is one of the pioneers of horse vag in video games. I will give credit where credit is due, folks.
anatomy is 100% correct on all the animals in most computer games now. And like I said, everything's going realism. Everything's going realism, and so there's all that out there. And like I said, yes, I know the trolls are going to bring it up. What about the sex mods? Well, there is sex mods out there, but here's the thing. Okay, you don't have to. Nobody's putting a gun to your head and making you install these mods. You install them if you like them.
That's right.
Them if you don't.
I agree with that too, Vonhelton. The only thing is the spin you're putting on it to new people. Those mods are out there. No, they're on your hard drive. You use these mods. It's been demonstrated over and over. Anyone can go and see. If you didn't have them, why are you inquiring about why your dog won't gang rape women? And we've all seen it. We've seen it. The horse vag. I've confronted you about the horse vag. You admitted it, and you just said it made the game more realistic. Whatever the hell that means, whatever that entails for Vonhelton. This fucking guy. Come on, out there. I've heard that there's such mod. Give me a fuck. Okay. Anyways.
But, the trolls made hay because I installed a bunch of mods so that instead of paying the guy in Skyrim 1,000 gold to get a horse, I just breed my horses, and I've got all the horses I want for free. I don't have to pay the guy in Skyrim 1,000 gold for a horse. I just go to my own horse pen and pick a nice horse that I want to ride for that day, and bada boom, bada bing, I got me a horse. I'm riding, and I'm.
Well, why don't you just make a mod that generates fucking digital horses? Well, I still don't see the necessity of putting the graphics of an actual horse vagina, now a functioning horse vagina, on this fake horse. I'm still not making the connection here, Vaughn. Help me understand, folks.
I'm going all through Skyrim.
Gotcha.
Yeah. But, of course, the trolls made hay out of that. But, I mean, hey, when you think about it, it makes sense.
Makes sense, yeah.
I'm doing what I'm doing because it makes sense. But yeah, there's mods out there that let you do that. And the trolls being the sexual deviants that they are, of course, they went way out of the way.
Harassing us in the comment section.
Oh, yeah.
Right.
Yeah, we're the deviants for pointing out that this guy has bestiality mods. Yes, Star Citizen, there was a fish woman request as well. Yeah, Vaughn, you're a fucking piece of human garbage. What can I say?
Did you know that I did a Valentine's Day bed and a St. Patty's Day bed? Did you know?
Oh, I seen the St. Patty's one. I don't think I've seen the other one though.
Yeah, there's the St. Patty's Day bed, and as you can see, there are two people sleeping in it, not just one. So yes, both sides work. And what I whipped out the Ginsu knives and chopped it in half, and then that way the game will recognize each half as a bed, and thereby giving me two beds. For some reason, there's a bug in Fallout 4 where if you have a double or a triple bed, only one slot gets used, and the other two guys are milling around, even though they could easily go to bed, but for some reason it won't let them sleep. It'll only let one lay down and actually sleep. So it's kind of a bummer. So what I done was on this bed, I literally chopped it in half and made each side a bed, and then I use a little snapper to snap the two pieces together so that it forms all one bed. You can't even tell that it's been cut. Isn't that great? You can't even tell it's been cut, but it has. It has been cut.
You have a real talent for that, Vaughn. You have a real talent.
Yeah. Yeah, you can't even tell where it's been cut, man. But now it has. It's been cut. But the way I've done it, you can't tell it, and it's really, really nice. And so now you got two people asleep on the thing. Now I haven't done that I haven't done that to the heart-shaped bed yet. Unfortunately, I need to do that. It's only sleeping one for right now. I don't know why that glitch is in the game. I wish they would fix it, but they haven't gotten around to fixing it yet. So, whatever. There's, I sure do. I remember.
Hold on.
these. Oh, very nice, John. I noticed.
John, are you painting a picture for me? I see that fireball there, friend.
Oh,
Yeah, very nice. Very nice.
Oh, I remember those from school.
you want to share with me?
Was
I-
Thursday's show or something. Remember when I asked you guys?
Right. No,
Um,
I haven't talked to him. Unfortunately, I don't know what's going on. Now, I remember these chairs as a boy. Isn't that drop? And the play that really happened. That really happened.
And he's the one that recommended.
All right, I think he's trying to find something here.
Or,
Hold
yeah,
on
go
a
ahead. Writes my medic.
Watery eyes. For these chairs as a boy. I remember these chairs as a boy. These chairs were still around even when I was a boy in the 60s and early 70s. So, but I remember these. I'm getting an echo from somebody. But I remember these chairs. I sure do. I remember
Hold
these.
on.
Oh, very nice, John. I noticed.
John, are you painting a picture?
All right, so that was that. That's that's the wife, I guess. That Yeah. Enough with that. Let's move ahead here, folks. Let's start getting caught up a little bit. Let's look at. We got a couple. We got some Rage. I saw a little bit of, and then we have this interesting one. I believe where a wild emo makes an appearance. Now, each of these are I think over 3 hours long or something like that. One is over 4. We're not going to watch these whole things. I'm going to skim through to where stuff happens. Let me get this going here, folks.
All right.
Okay. Piece of cake, right?
So I'll probably skim ahead. If Solar drops in at some point, gets them revved up about Larry and the rent. And we might start there, and then a wild emo shows up. Then we'll get to the Rage. I'm sure we'll watch the beginning of this. I don't know really what happens in the beginning here, but folks, we're just playing it by ear. This is what we do.
Okay, share screen.
Folks.
There we go. Okay, enter mode. Okay. Beautiful in its simplicity. All right, now, so what we're doing here, okay. Okay, now if you don't already have a custom screen set up yet, you're going to have to go over here to the plus and get a new layout. Oh, you took me off of... Why'd you take me off?
Yeah, I seen the pictures. People were sharing pictures. J-Dub's got the bottle of Fireball right beside the bed, of course. Right on the nightstand beside the bed. We've seen him drink and drive before. He sat there and pounded back all that vodka. He put a good dent in a 26er or whatever, and then I gotta go to work. Okay.
I'm fucking around with it.
Okay.
Wow.
Yeah, go over here to new layout down here. See my cursor?
Oh, who cares?
Yes. I'm going to the special things we're not allowed to discuss, right? Ron, do you think the trolls are linked to CERN or Bill Gates? I don't know.
No, we already know where the trolls are linked. They're linked to the fact that YouTube is run by New World Order. That's what
they're linked in with the New World Order. That's painfully obvious by now. I mean, the head of fucking YouTube is with the Council on Foreign Relations, for fuck's sake. I'll be on in about 5 minutes. Okay, well, he's going to be gone for 15 minutes. So you're not going to be able to dock up because I can't dock you up. See, that's the thing. I can't dock you, Maynard. So I don't know what to tell you. Let me see if I got any other. I didn't have my protective talisman here. And then this is a protection sigil up here on the upper left. And then another talisman and another talisman, things or something to that effect. They twisted it. Everything, these things have meaning. Okay, it's,
I hate going outside that late by myself,
That's about it. Yeah.
Right. But I'll tell you what, she's the best ever. She don't bitch. She don't. I bet.
And the gods are like, it's all right. It's all right. It's all right. She's going to become one of those butterflies, and it's going to be okay. And then, so.
I tried to take a video.
Right.
I know a guy who actually has a group.
That is. Oh my God.
Of their self, but also how to balance.
That's one of the things that's hurting me is that Google will literally demonetize me and shadow ban me and make it impossible for me to make any money online. And because if they can't see you, you're not going to make any money online. And Google literally blocks everything I do.
I was literally looking at feet selling yesterday. Like I was like, there has to be something.
I have, honey. I have an Etsy store. Guess how much sales I get? Yeah, zero. Okay, I don't get any sales. All right, why? Because Google blocks my store. Nobody sees my store. Nobody.
That must be it, folks. It's not that nobody gives a shit, right?
Unless I give you a direct link to my store, you'll never see it.
All right, let's move it up here.
Yeah.
Checked. Businesses are not allowed to discriminate. They're not allowed to discriminate on political reasons.
About his buddy up the street. Is he out of there yet, or what? Has the crane come in and taken him out, or fucking bulldozer?
I'm not joking around. The fire trucks come in with something called the Jaws of Life. They're gonna cut the fucking door.
The Jaws of Life.
Okay, look, this is what they're gonna cut. They can't. Larry's not gonna be able to fit out this door. They're gonna have to cut the fucking thing around, right?
Well,
the crane's gonna have to come in with a fucking Hoyer lift to fucking bring him out. That's how fucking big he is.
It's not a matter.
I know Fun's gonna be mad. They're destroying the trailer now. But he's so fucking huge. He's not gonna be able to get out the door.
Well, it's not a matter of him fitting out of there. He don't get out of his bed. So that's the issue. That's the real issue. Is he's stuck to his bed.
Right.
So he's got to get out of the bed before he can go anywhere.
They just put the crane to the bed and they just pick up the bed. Maybe that's what they do.
I mean, every time I watch him on there, he yells at his wife, "Hey, make me some breakfast." He's laying in his ass in bed. His wife brings him his coffee and his breakfast. I mean, God bless her. I mean, but shit, the fuck, man, get your ass out of bed. Get your ass some coffee.
Holy shit, that's the way he talks to his wife.
Yeah, oh yeah, he talks to his wife. I haven't watched it in like through a few weeks because it's the same old bullshit. But yeah, I mean, he says some shit to his wife. I'm like, holy fuck, brother.
Yeah. Is he sick?
No.
Oh, I have no idea. I have no idea.
He's one of these people that he thinks he's sick, but he just plays it up. You know what I mean? Like for sympathy.
If you got that, well, I can't say it on YouTube, so never mind. Everybody's sick if you got that, you know what. So I didn't get it.
Yeah, everybody didn't either. Got that.
I'm not going to say it because I know what we're.
I didn't get it. Thank the gods I didn't get the surprise.
Yeah, well, thank the gods.
I didn't get it either. My doctor said absolutely not.
Yeah.
They told me I had to leave my job if I didn't get it. I said bye-bye. Sayonara.
Yeah, if I hadn't have been working from home, that I would have had the same issue.
Yeah. Yeah.
If a job forces you to get it, it's not a job for me. Sorry about your luck.
Never getting out of bed. Think about all the lesions that he must have on his body. Just
oh God, can you imagine? See in the nursing homes and hospitals, we had to turn our patients every 2 hours because if we didn't, they would literally get lesions on their bodies. And
those are so bad. They hurt.
Oh yeah. Yeah. Oh, it would get bad. So you have to turn the patients every 2 hours or they would get really nasty sore. Excuse me.
So can he get up then? Can he get up to go to the restroom and stuff?
That's what I was telling everybody. As far as I know, the man is mobile. He just don't want to get up. As far as I know, he's mobile. Now, there was one time when he came into the court in a wheelchair. I don't know why, but he did. I guess to play on the sympathy of the court. Because as far as every time I've ever seen the man, he walks. Okay, so I don't know. I don't know his situation, nor do I care, actually.
Yeah, I was gonna say I'm not even trying to involve myself. I'm just asking because you said he was in bed. That's the only reason why I asked.
Right.
That's not my history. I don't want any part of it.
Right.
But let's talk about something happy. Yeah, y'all went over this for like 3 hours yesterday, and it just made everybody miserable. Let's talk about something good, something positive.
Well, where's Sam at? Where's Sam at? Sam's Mr. Positive.
I can get it local. I don't have to.
Hey, I know. I guess maybe I should have been. Because these feminists, they don't like that shit, and so they browbeat these women.
A guy that used to be on your show all the time. I didn't even know he knew who the fuck I was. Okay, Vaughn. It's the allegation is this. The allegation is, and I think it's a denial because the gentleman may not want to be arrested. Apparently, parties that claim that were accosted on at the county market are claiming that you were not even there that day, which is crazy, which would mean that you were not even at the county market that day. And I think it's because maybe they think they're going to get arrested.
How the fuck did he get the food
okay. All right, hold on.
Yeah, I'm not trying to start a fight. I want you to
stop.
Tell your side. That's all.
Listen.
Could have been CERN.
If you watch, hold on.
Assaulted them.
Hold on. If you watched, go back and watch the video. Okay, go back and watch the live show. There was someone in the outside chat that
Cartel donated $5 through Super Chat. The same person was in Vaughn's stream trolling him a decade ago, and he still can't recognize the voice.
Yeah, well, no one accused Vonhelton of being the sharpest pencil in the box, but thank you very much.
They will be getting a copy of that video, and they will review it. Okay, it's right there in the outside chat. Go back and watch. So yeah, it's it's a thing.
So there's a video of this.
This is why I went online and said, if they go to jail, I won't be the one that called.
But hold on a minute, Vaughn. There's a videotape of the man yelling at you?
Yes.
Oh, I want to see that. Well, then you got him. Then they bullshit.
They said in the outside, there was somebody in the outside chat said, we will get the tape. We will review the tape. And so, yeah. Oh, somebody. Okay.
It was me. I added you in, Dan.
All right. Very good.
It could have been CERN, though. Could have been CERN turning on them damn hadron colliders again,
CERN did something to me last night. I don't know if they're capable of doing this, but I woke up with a Woody, and I swear that there was some monster. and I had to dream that Hillary Clinton was laying in bed with me, and she is part of CERN. So.
Oh Lord. Not Hillary. Not Hillary.
Hitler.
Now here's the thing I find interesting. Okay. And I brought
By
this
the way, Vaughn, you're shadow banned. I never got a notification you were on, bro.
But no shit, Sherlock. I'm shadow banned everywhere.
This channel right now, this
shadow bans me everywhere.
Yeah, I didn't get nothing, John. I came home from getting breakfast, and I'm like, and I hit my YouTube, and it showed all the stuff that was live, and it said you guys were live, but I never got the phone notification. Normally goes cha-ching, and you guys are live. That's how I know you're on, or you're shadow banned.
Yeah.
Okay,
wow.
I'm sorry.
Yeah. Oh, dude, have you ever seen my video, The Man That Does Not Exist? I've got, you got this post here, 300 and some views, 100 and some emojis, right? Then you got my post, 000. Then you got the post directly under mine, after mine, saying 300 views, 100 emojis. I'm literally shadow banned. You can literally see it. My post is right in the middle of all these clowns. And there's nothing, 000, no likes, no emojis, no comments, no nothing. And I'm literally the man that does not exist.
Okay, Vaughn, a gentleman again just said, Dan, it was me that said I had the video. There is no video. Bullshit. This is the guy from your show.
Bullshit.
I asked him if I could identify. Yeah, I don't think he wants.
Bullshit.
Well, listen, guys, I'm out of here for the day. I got to go to Dunkin' Donuts, get a coffee, have a better day, and even a better tomorrow, whatever you say, Vaughn. Guys, out of here.
How's the weather in Philly, bro?
Yeah, it's raining right now, but
I was gonna say it's raining here like a motherfucker.
Yeah, it's raining here. It's raining here. But take care, good Americans. You guys have a good day. Later.
You too, man. Philly, hey, freedom religion.
Yes.
Freedom religion.
Yes.
Wendy, how do you feel about freedom of religion, dear? I like the idea of it.
I do. Yeah.
I was at a Catholic funeral mass the other day, and I felt like the Catholic Church feels bad to me, guys.
So before we get off on the whole tangent of this,
I don't want to talk about religion at all. But
that whole deal yesterday wore me out with that woman and her secular.
Yeah,
Sam's insane. You gotta understand.
She is.
Oh, I know who you're talking about.
Anti-Sharia law. I'm surprised they haven't got her. To be honest,
she talks like this. Hello.
That's what she does. Dan, she just goes.
And then when she starts doing that shit, Woody, I gotta run. I jump on train tracks to die when that shit happens.
Well, I want to say congratulations
to
you, Solar.
Can help you with that
because Solar, your girl's getting an award here in a couple of months or in a few weeks.
What girl?
Linda Moulton Howe
anymore, huh?
Linda Moulton Howe.
Yeah, Linda Moulton Howe.
She ain't my girl, Linda Moulton Howe. She's getting a reward for how old her ass is. She got to be 107.
She's a Media Legacy Award she's getting from Jimmy Church. I about threw up in my mouth.
Okay, from Jimmy Church. Give me a break, Jimmy Church.
I about threw up in my mouth. Her shit was
Linda Moulton Howe, I mean, she's been around a long ass time.
Yeah, John Lear used to bang her.
Yep.
I'm gonna get him on the show. People want
the internet. So.
Well, yeah. I need to actually. I'm going to catalog this and go.
Or if element 115 is not stable, you can't fly a ship off of it.
Okay.
What's that?
NASA is one letter off from Nazi in Germany.
Had a team
to me.
The judge ordered
a ton of money.
Oh yeah,
alive because they wanted to. You know what? You know why? Let me tell you why. I'll tell you why. And I'll tell you why. Because they wanted to make a statement to anybody like myself that believes in polygamy.
Yeah.
That if you believe in polygamy, we will burn your fucking house down.
Well, Ruby Ridge was also a tragedy, and that had nothing to do with it. The government gets overzealous.
Down at Ruby Ridge, though, either. So, I mean,
huh? Ruby Ridge, they shot the baby.
They didn't burn nobody down. The point I'm getting at, see, David Koresh had multiple wives, and they wanted to make a statement.
And it's so dumb.
To people that believe in polygamy, you believe in polygamy, we'll fucking come out, we'll make some lame ass excuse, and we'll burn your fucking house down with you in it. That was the message. I got the message as a polygamist. I got the message real clear because that's exactly what he was. David Koresh was a polygamist.
See, Vaughn, I believe you're socially liberal. You don't realize it, and fiscally conservative because I'm that way too. I don't care if somebody has multiple wives. That's their fucking business and shit like that. That would be socially liberal in my opinion. But Vaughn, because of who you are, if you did try that, it probably would turn into a clusterfuck.
Yeah, because I got too many haters out there.
Raise money, that's all.
I got too many haters out there.
You gotta start generating income. Vaughn, once them places are empty, you gotta rent them out. You can't fuck around.
I know that. I'm well aware of that. I'll get it took care of.
Make sure you do some credit background stuff, shit like that. You don't want to rent to people who are going to live in there 2 months and then you got to go through the same thing again.
Well, they got to sign a lease. They're going to sign a lease. Okay, I'm not going to
sign the lease and people.
Larry bought a home in London, which is like an hour away from you, I think. Right?
Yeah, I don't care what he does.
Larry didn't buy
no
house.
Saying,
let me tell you something. If Larry bought a fucking house or he received any money, he has to pay restitution. That's house is Von's house, baby.
Anything he has, he's going to have to give to me.
The judge ordered
a ton of money.
Larry to pay restitution. He owes Von money. He has to pay restitution.
Okay.
That's the order of the judge.
Oh, I know what you're saying, but the judge orders all that.
Well, she will.
The judge already ordered it. The
judge
already
ordered it. Yeah, the judge has not ordered it. When he goes to court,
Solar. The
On
judge has already said in open court.
Solar, you're a day late and $1 short.
You're a day late on this,
already
Solar.
did it.
The judge has already said in open court under oath that if they either have to give back everything they took from me or they have to pay restitution. The judge has already said that in open court. Okay, it's already a matter of court.
Well, yeah, but Vaughn, when you go to court in the 5th, then that's when it becomes official because he's going to try to show.
Yeah, it'll be official.
You're maintaining that he owes $36,000. He's maintaining he doesn't owe that much. Well, I think he does say he hasn't paid rent for 4 or 5 months to you. I'm sure they're going to want that too. But the 36,000 is up into question.
Here's the thing: if he's been paying rent all this time, how's come it wasn't in the bank account?
Well, I know, Vaughn, and then that's when you have to show your evidence. Okay,
right, exactly.
And right, you've got these both. Listen. We all know that when.
And where's my daddy's $1 million?
The banks don't lie. The bank documents don't lie. It's a big fucking goose egg. It's a big fucking.
Hold on a minute, John. What I'm saying is, there's Larry's story and Vaughn's story, and then there's the truth. Okay.
Well, if Larry's on disability, then he can only have so much money in the. Hey, well,
holy fuck! I've never spoken to Emu Howlingwolf before in my life.
The man, the myth, the legend.
I know you guys said you were getting ready to leave, so I just wanted to come up and verify that.
Verify that you are who you say you are. Yes, exactly.
Yes, I wanted to verify it.
Emo Howlingwolf, can I say something to you? This poor man almost got double tapped, but I got to say something to him. My favorite video ever of you raging on a troll was when you said to Gary when he was still alive, this is the goddamn shower curtain, you asshole. Remember that because the cat's ripping your shower curtain apart? That was the greatest video I think I've ever seen in my life.
And my cat used to do the same thing. I had the same thing. My curtains were peeled up too. So that's awesome. So Emo, you made a great point earlier about
the United States. Emo Howlingwolf and Vonhelton. Holy fuck.
Emo, you made a great point earlier about people stealing your material, and I see it all the time with Vaughn. You know, Vaughn will put a show out and get no money from it, but yet somebody else will take it and play the same damn thing and make $50.
Right.
Yeah.
Look at all the super chats they get too.
Howlingwolf, so I've never spoken to him before. This is great.
Good old well, shut up so he can talk, Solar.
Yeah.
Great, man.
Yeah, they did that too.
Oh, okay, cool, man. Awesome. Emo, how are you doing, man? I know you're getting stuff.
Solar, let him talk.
But what I was saying is, there's been times when the trolls have flagged my videos, right? Just recently, I did a video on guys that called the Altered Perspective. I made almost an hour and 20-minute video on those guys, right? Well, my video got struck down for harassment and bullying, but yet they took that video that I made as a response to them, played it on their channel, and it's still up. That's happened multiple times where the trolls would deliberately get my stuff taken down on my channel, so I can't put a strike against them or anything like that because I don't have the original content anymore, right? So, but they'll upload that video unedited, uncut, unchopped, whatever, unmutilated.
Well, see here, Emo,
and they'll put it on their channel, and they'll never get a strike.
Okay,
they'll never get theirs taken down.
Okay,
their video gets monetized, and mine doesn't.
Emo, here's what you do, buddy. Here's what you do, Emo. You listening? Here's what you do. You post your video to fucking Odyssey where they can't touch the son of a bitch.
Yes, I know.
And then the next time they steal your shit, you give YouTube a link to your Odyssey copy and tell them, hey, they've copied my shit. Take their fucking channel down. And YouTube has to do it. They have to because it's part of the rules.
I didn't know you could do that from another side.
Because I'm like stuff.
I'm the one that invented it.
I'm the one that started it.
With a fork, I'm all done.
Elizabeth_O has just donated $1.99 through Super Chat. Out of all these lowlifes, Emo is the less evil.
Well, to be fair, he doesn't have kids or a family to abuse, just Mike, so... I'm sure if... would you leave a child in the care of Emo? Just think about that for a minute.
I'm the one that started that shit.
Every time I post something, it goes to Rumble and Odyssey. Now the trolls know where it goes to.
Use your Rumble link.
It goes to
Yeah, so use your Rumble link and give it to you. Give the link on Rumble to YouTube and say, "Hey, they're copying my shit. Here's the link to my video. Here's the link to their video. They're copying my shit. Take their channel down, and their channel will be gone."
Email or the trolls still? So the trolls are still fucking with you?
Yep.
Oh yeah, the trolls don't
hard
stop.
and heavy. Yep.
These guys don't stop.
I've seen you live a couple of times, and I'm like, is this a replay? And the trolls are faking this because you don't know what's a fake anymore or not.
Right.
Yeah, that deep fake shit's scary, man. That deep fake shit's scary as fuck.
It is, and it wasn't even fucking Emo. Although you did shave your beard off, so maybe it was you, man.
Please do a karaoke duet. Oh my god,
that would be great, man.
No, I don't think so.
Vaughn does karaoke. Vaughn does karaoke.
No,
I do
but
karaoke. Yes, I do.
I will have to say this, Vaughn. There were a lot of your karaoke videos that I downloaded. Downloaded the audio of, and they're in my media playlist. So I'm gonna go look in the media playlist later and search. And maybe I have that Leroy Brown one because I could have swore you did that one too.
I know. I thought I did too, but I can't remember it. I can't remember.
So I might not have the actual video, but I might find the audio.
If you ever wondered does anyone appreciate Vonhelton's karaoke, you were looking. This is the man. This is the one person who actually downloads Vonhelton's karaoke, but just the audio, and puts them in his playlist, folks.
Let me ask you something. How did you survive the winter blast of Mexico, Maine? Did you have snow up there?
No, man. Fucking 15 below zero. How did you survive, bro?
Yeah, we were wondering.
I'm not up in Maine anymore.
Oh, aren't you? Cool. Well, good.
No.
That's good.
Fucking good. That's a good thing.
I'm in another place I can't
for
say.
anybody who
right
doesn't
now.
know, Emo is not even allowed in the fucking grocery store up there because of the trolls had him thrown out.
Yep.
Really?
Yes,
Yeah.
he couldn't even go to the fucking grocery store. That's how bad.
He got his husband kicked out too.
Well, I could, but Mike couldn't.
Oh,
That's right. Mike could.
that's ridiculous. Why?
Yeah.
What was their reasoning?
Well, what happened is they tried to claim that Mike didn't pay for everything in the self checkout.
Said he stole a pack of cigarettes or something. It was something stupid.
Some bullshit.
Yeah,
And he paid for him. He paid for him, but
I mean,
Emo
they
was like,
said,
fuck you.
Well, let me put it this way: they suspected that he did that, but they never really proved it. Otherwise, they would have charged him with it.
Well, yeah, I would think.
So
So
instead,
Emo went
they,
out from a bullhorn.
so they decided to trespass him where he could never go back.
Right.
Yeah.
That's messed up.
Under suspicion of death, but they said we can't prove the death, otherwise you'd be in jail right now.
Right.
I think it was some form of selective racism, in my opinion.
It could have been.
What I say about racism, I mean like a personal thing, a personal.
Well,
reaction.
Eskimos are a race. They're a race.
Yeah, Emo's an Eskimo.
Eskimos are a race.
Are you Alaskan, Emo? What the fuck are you talking about?
No,
I was gonna say Emo don't sound Alaskan.
He's Native American.
No,
I believe that. He looks Native American.
I thought your husband was Alaskan, though. Isn't your husband Alaskan?
No, he's French.
Oh, okay.
He's
Mike, his husband looks like the guy Bob Ross had painted, man. He's
right.
He does. He looks like Bob
Yeah.
Ross, man.
He does look like him.
Yeah. All right. Very good.
Wow,
Well, I
that's
knew it was
incredible.
something. I
Emo Howling Wolf. I've never spoken to this man
Right.
before. What a show.
Well, I haven't spoken to Emo in how many years? Emo? How long has it been?
Since the last time we met with Candy Rain and a bunch of people on your panel,
Vaughn hasn't talked to her in 6 years.
Plus, so
You
it's
remember-
been a long time.
And you
Hangouts
remember-
on air.
And you remember what Celeste, Kitty, and Candy Rain told me, didn't they? Remember that?
Yep.
Where they told me,
Yeah,
we were never your friend. We were just trolling you the whole time.
Right.
What a
and some,
fucking
I don't know what
that
she
was
said. I don't know what she said to you, but for a while you even got mad at me and said, "Oh, Emo's siding with my trolls. I can't let him back on anymore." I don't know what the hell happened. But
That's
I
a
never
Von
sided.
Helton.
I never sided with your trolls.
Oh, yeah, they
never
told me.
once did I
Emo.
side with your trolls.
Emo, they told me to my face. They said, we were never your friend. Now, understand,
Yeah.
folks, for those of you that don't know, Celeste, Kitty, and Candy Rain, I'd been supposedly friends with these people for
10
years, literally years.
Right.
10,
And then
12
I'm in a
years.
live show with them one day, and they're like, "Oh, well, we were never your friend. We were trolling you the whole time." I'm like, "Holy shit, man!"
Working with
what a
Darren
thing to
Wilson,
drop
I
on
believe.
somebody.
I remember when you made that public and a whole gallon of bleach thing. I was like, wow.
Yeah, that's right.
Yeah.
Emo,
But-
have you done
but
any
anyway-
cop auditing lately?
No,
Still-
not lately.
You haven't
But
done
I-
it in a while.
But
We used to
you
enjoy
guys
that.
mentioned Waco earlier.
Right.
Yeah, on my
Yeah.
birthday, on my birthday in 26 days, which is the 19th of April, will be the 30th anniversary.
30th anniversary of Waco.
Oh, no shit. We should do a Waco show, guys.
Because I
Yeah.
was 20 when that happened.
Because they
Right.
murdered all those people for no
Murdered them in
fucking
cold
reason.
blood, yeah. Murdered them in
Children.
cold blood. They admitted later, said we could have got David Crash anytime we wanted. So all
He
we had
went
to
to
do was wait for him to
town.
go to town, and we would have got him. So why the hell
Oh,
did they
and-
burn all them people down? Because they wanted
And
to
I'll
kill
give
all
you
of them.
I'll give you another anniversary for you too, Bob, because you used to be there. Tomorrow marks the date that Blog TV closed 10 years ago.
Oh yeah. And Blog TV totally exonerated me from them damn trolls, buddy.
Right.
They sure did. And they didn't like me. Emo knows Blog TV did not like me, man. I'm a conservative, and Blog TV was liberal, and they did not like me.
Oklahoma City bombing is the same day too.
What's that?
Oklahoma bombing is the same day as Waco.
Oklahoma bombing, yeah.
Was
a lot of them are
TV
probably on the
guys
same day because it's the same motherfuckers that's orchestrating the shit, right?
Was Blog TV
New World Order's orchestrating all this shit.
Oh
so,
yeah, the New World Order's so deep into everything, and Sam never brings that.
Yeah, they got their claws into everything. Yeah.
What happened to Blog TV? Is it still around or?
No, it's gone.
No. It was like YouTube. I mean, it wasn't like YouTube, Vaughn. Wasn't it kind of like Skype, but with a community or something?
It was like Skype, but with a community, yeah.
By the way, Skype kicks ass lately, bro.
Skype is awesome. Microsoft went in there. Microsoft went into Skype and they got rid of all the bloat. They got rid of all the trolls. They got rid of all the crap that was going on.
Isn't that
cleaned
something?
it up real nice. Made it Windows 10 friendly, and now it runs like a sewing machine, man. It's
Ain't
fucking
that
great.
something, man? Because Skype
Fucking
sucked there for a while, man.
Oh, it sucked bad there on the last.
Man.
There on the last before Microsoft bought it. It was sucking hard, man. I stopped using it. It was so bad. And then, but Microsoft went in there, they cleaned it all up, man, got rid of all the bloat, got rid of all the bad code, kicked out all the trolls. Now it fucking works great. It's awesome. So,
Emo,
yeah,
I wanted to ask you a
stuff,
question.
man.
How I know you were having some health problems. How's your health? You doing better or?
No, it's still the same.
Is it? Okay.
Yes.
How you're doing, man? You look totally different without that long ass beard, bro. It don't even look like
I know.
Do you feel better without that beard or?
Yeah.
Yeah.
So apparently, I haven't watched it either. I got to get caught up on that. But apparently, Emo made a video where he's run out of money for diapers for a week. So he's going to go without diapers. And I predict he's going to make a video where he's going to blame the trolls and he's going to sit in the shitty pants to make a fucking point. I'm doing it to make a fucking point.
It's kind of weird having a beard hanging all the way down to your belly. You know, it's like, what the fuck?
TikTok is a new Blog TV. Maybe.
Yeah.
I don't know.
I know these guys have been wanting me to come up here for days, and it's always been at the wrong time. So
everybody's been wanting you to come up. And,
right. And ever since, and he typed in there 15-minute warning. I'm like, oh shit, I better get in there now.
Well, I don't know if you're getting them or not. I'm not getting my notifications, and I'm a regular on Von's show. I haven't been getting them. I don't get.
I told you I'm shadow banned, bro. I'm fucking shadow banned. Nobody gets the notification.
You know why? Because Trump is running again. Well, ain't that something they didn't arrest him? You know why? Because they fucking realize they're going to make him even more stronger. So they thought,
there's two reasons. One, they'll make him stronger, and number two, the AG got found out to be a convicted criminal. Oops.
Hold on a minute. The Attorney General's
It's like, oh,
hold on a minute here. The Attorney General's a convicted criminal?
He was, he's all kinds of name it, embezzlement, larceny, fucking grand theft. I mean, just a list, literally a laundry list of shit that they
Who found that out? Like, Trump supporters, right? Wow.
Yeah. Wow. Oh yeah. The AG was up to his eyeballs in criminal activity.
Well, good. That serves him right for going after something that's so fucking old. It's a political. People are like, oh, it's not political. I'm like, the man's been out of office for fucking 2 years.
Yeah, he's been out of office. I can't say shit to him. He's been out of office.
It's funny you say that, and he's like, well, you just got out of office. But if you bring up any of the presidents that were on the Epstein flight, well, they were out of office for 5 years when that happened.
Well, they've got a big problem on their hands, too. Stormy Daniels signed a paper back in 2016, notarized and all that stuff, saying that there was never a sexual relationship and all this and that. If now she goes on and says there was one, well, hold on a minute here. She's violating a written fucking statement she gave back in 2016 or 15.
Right, which is exactly Trump. If you'll remember, that's exactly what I was saying in the live show a couple days ago.
Vaughn, you were right. 288 now, right?
288, yeah. But yeah, Vaughn was right. 200.
Fucking right, he was.
Here's the thing, okay? Like I said a couple lives ago, 3 lives ago, however long it was, I said, this is already settled law. Like you said, she signed a sworn affidavit. Why are we fucking even doing this shit? Oh, because it's a political witch hunt. And now the AG, we found out the AG is up to his eyeballs in all kinds of criminal activity. So he's out. So, I don't know what happens at this point. I guess it's dead in the water. I don't know. I don't know what happens at this point. But maybe they'll give it to somebody else and keep going. I don't know. I don't know what. But yeah, the AG's definitely out, man. He's up to his eyeballs in all kinds of shady shit. So that's the end of that. At least for now.
Wow, I got to look into that. Thanks
Yeah,
for the tip. That's much better news than listening to Sam say we're all going broke to fucking tomorrow. Won't be able to wipe our fucking asses.
We're not going broke.
Absolutely.
What's going to happen is we're transitioning to a new form of currency. We're getting rid of the fiat currency created by Rothschild, which is a good thing because then that means the Rothschilds and Rockefellers won't be able to manipulate the world like they have been because they won't have no money to do it. I mean, think about it. If you're a criminal and you go to Rothschild and Rothschild says, hey, I want so-and-so bumped off. And, you as a criminal, you're going to say, hey, man, your fucking money's no good. Fuck you. See you. Bye. And that's exactly how it's going to be. That's exactly how it's going to fucking be because their money's no good now. Okay. Like I said, go watch the debt clock. What does the debt clock say? Does the debt clock say Federal Reserve notes? No, it says U.S. Treasury notes now. Well, what is a U.S. Treasury note? Well, that's what we used to call silver certificates or gold bonds.
Yeah,
okay,
gold.
That's real money backed by real gold and real silver. Okay, and that's what it says. You can go read the debt clock right now. Go look at the debt clock right now.
But Vaughn, is there enough gold in the world to cut? See, once they do this, then they got to confiscate all the gold.
Brother, there's gold.
They did it before.
There's gold.
Remember, they confiscated the gold in the 30s, didn't they?
Yep.
Is there enough gold to cover the world's debt?
They can't cover the gold we have, the paper we have now in circulation.
I mean, if you guys remember, in the basement of the World Trade Center, there was supposed to be like 15 million tons of gold that I think Germany had in there. Where the fuck did that all go?
I asked that same question the other day on here. Exactly.
Oh, you did? Well, what about Fort Knox?
Well, like I said, don't panic, people. It's going to be all right. Okay, just calm down. It's going to be all right.
You want to see something really crazy? Look at all the gold that is stashed in a mountain that they found. 16,000
Well, look how expensive gold is right now.
Mountain in White Sands, New Mexico. And
all right, return to the big cave and bring one of the heavy bars back up.
Yeah, just a damsel in distress. But it was like 6 months, and that was it. And when I.
All right, so let's get to the next stream where I'm pretty sure Vaughn starts blowing gaskets here. So where do I got this? Let me bring it up. Oh, something like that. There's anger in my heart, folks. Thanks for hanging out. That's where
I am. I don't know what to tell you. I don't want. It's.
I haven't watched any of this, so we're just gonna skim through to where Vaughn starts getting worked up.
What is there to say? Everything that's been said has been said. You know what I mean? One of those. I pray for you. I mean, I guess I can say I pray for you, but I know you hate people saying that. So.
Well, no, I don't hate when people say that. What I hate what people say is, let me know if you need anything, and then when you do, they didn't really mean that. That's
right. They didn't really actually mean it. Yeah.
Yeah. Or let me know if you need anything. That type of thing. Because I did reach out to somebody last night and they said, yeah, I'll send you a Cash App. And I was like, okay. And then I woke up this morning and nothing. And then I waited all day and nothing.
Like I didn't quite comprehend what the situation was.
We're people. The story had went from a minnow to a fucking whale. Yeah, it had completely changed. And so, we got to be very careful of words. We have to be very careful about words.
You know what, Vaughn? You're right.
Looks like Vaughn just rolled out of bed. Literally, look at that fucking hairdo.
Got to watch what I say.
We got to be very careful of words. Words have power, man. Words have power.
Amen, amen.
It's like when these motherfuckers, they'll come into the chat. Vaughn's going to lose his kids. Vaughn's going to.
Don't even repeat it. Don't even repeat it.
You get what they're trying to put a curse on you. See, they're trying to curse you when they do that. They're literally putting a curse on you. They're using their words to try to do you harm. Now, of course, I have a lot of protections around me because, hey, everything around me seems to be dying, but I'm still here. Why? Because I'm protected.
Inshallah, God's protecting you, and God has a great vision. Yeah,
yeah, because I should.
There's a future. There's a future.
All of the evil and the hate that's been levied against me, I should have been gone a long time ago, and I'm not because
they left you there to starve to death twice. So.
Yeah. They send 2 big fucking angels for the fucking Huddle House dinner. You know, it's like, yeah, man. I'll never forget that, man, because I thought sure my goose was cooked, man. I said, "Yep, here comes the beatdown. This is it. I'm done." You know, and no,
we got Bum Matt in the comments. How you doing, Bum Matt? V Gates, what's Max do? V Gates.
Yeah, V Gates. V Gates. But yeah, you know, they coming to me. It's here. We got this for you, and this real deep. Boy, I you know, I really didn't. Almost abnormally deep, boys. You know, it's like we were told to give this to you. You know, like, okay, man, Man Mountain Marco, okay, bro. You know, fuckers way the fuck up here and about this goddamn wide. Yeah, okay, dude. You know, I mean, huge people. Okay, huge, not giant, but you know, way bigger than normal. And it's like, yeah, what the fuck? I'm so done. And it ended up being a Huddle House dinner.
Yeah.
But see, that was the kicker was when I went around and I asked everybody, I said, hey, is these 2 big, humongous guys, they out passing out dinners to everybody? And everybody's like, what are you talking about, Von?
It was Von's angel, man.
It had to be
Touched by an angel.
It had to be.
It was like the TV show, Touched by an Angel.
Yeah, had to be, because everybody I asked, no, they
wasn't. When is Wendy and me gonna get one of those fucking big old angels coming to visit us?
Dude, I'm telling you, the steak was this big around and that thick. I don't know what kind of steak that they call that, but it was literally shaped round. It was shaped like a can, like a tin can.
It was probably a round eye. It's probably a round eye.
I don't know the name of it. I've seen them.
I don't think we're allowed to say that about white people. Round eye. Is that a?
Oh God!
I think that's taboo, Wendy.
Thank you, John. We now just pissed off every fucking Asian on
a ribeye round
on the planet. There you
go. Round eye.
No, it's the name of it. It's called a round eye steak. I used to work for a steak house.
I know, but you gotta understand.
Where I'm from, when someone's get called round eyes, that's not a good thing.
Round eye, yeah, it's a derogatory.
I'm messing with you, Wendy.
It's a derogatory term. Round eye is a derogatory term. But
anyway, I didn't even catch any of that. You guys are breaking up so bad. I'm sorry.
What
did you say?
Yeah, right.
Are you talking about me, Julie?
Oh yeah, only the worst.
Yeah, man.
I know.
Yeah. But no,
are y'all really trolling me?
But no. See, round eye is a derogatory term. I'm not making that shit up. But anyway,
well, it's also the name of a steak. Type of steak.
Well, right. But anyway, the steak was that fucking big around, no exaggeration, and it was about that thick, and it was so tender that you could cut it with a fork, and it was amazing. It was absolutely amazing. And of course, it came with everything: mashed potatoes, gravy.
I can't remember the last time I had a steak. Man, I wish I had it.
It was fucking amazing. Of course, you know, now understand I had no food for 2 weeks, so I was starving to death. But I mean, it was just phenomenal. So
it was exactly what you needed. But I need a steak, man. Can you send $100 out to me and get me a fucking steak? I need a steak.
I can't do that. That's the gods have to do that shit. The gods have to do that. That's not me. I'm not going to be able to tell I'm not going to be able to tell no 7-foot angel what to fucking do. I don't.
Fuck these guys. This week, I'm going to go to the butcher's. I'm going to get myself a great big fat, juicy ribeye. Actually, I think I have one in the freezer, but I'm going to go to the butcher and get a fresh one. Big, thick motherfucker, right full of fat. I'm going to grill that up. I'm going to have some baked potatoes. I'm going to fuck these guys.
Don't think. No, that could change. Get like jobs. I said, I still have not, everybody's throwing around, well, Von's a prophet. I'm not a prophet yet. I don't think so. I haven't been officially given that title by the gods. I call myself.
I'd rather have you
Though I actually would be curious to watch Vaughn eat a steak. I mean, he gums down burgers and stuff. That's one thing, but a steak. Anyways.
I'd rather have you a demigod than a prophet, to be honest with you, Vaughn.
I don't know if you want that or not.
I need to see some people go, if you know what I mean. You know, just puddle of goo on the floor.
You don't want. Yeah, I don't think there's a reason. There's a reason why they have me hamstrung, man. Okay, there's a reason. It's just I still like I said.
Maybe we can make. Maybe we could ask the guys to make Wendy a goddess. Upgrade her from angel to goddess. How's that?
Who knows what in the world's going to happen? We don't know. It's all up in
Wendy probably can't even hear what I'm saying.
I don't know. I'm going to try and get Candace to come in if I can.
I accepted the link, but she told me to go fuck myself, basically.
She did, really? Damn.
Well, and not in so many words.
Well, I'm sending it to her anyway.
Yeah.
I'll send it to her anyway. See if I can get her to come in here. She's struggling, and I hope it's not what I think it is, because we're not allowed to discuss it.
No, it's something else. She actually told me exactly why she's struggling, and it's
I see.
It's financial, like Wendy.
Financial stuff. Okay.
And it's taking it out on. She's mentally losing it because of it. You know what I mean?
Yeah. Well, my gods are literally a word away. You don't have to do any kind of special incantations or wear certain clothes or any of that shit. You just literally speak out and say, "Hey,
hey, baby."
Hey.
Oh, we got someone in the room.
We do? Okay.
Yeah.
All right.
Oh, it's Woody.
Nobody.
Hi, Woody. Hi, Woody.
Hello.
What's going on, Woody?
Hello, Woody.
How are you guys doing today?
We're hanging in there, man. It's
just
Sunday.
Beautiful.
I just got.
And how are you doing today, Woody? How's your beautiful day?
Yeah, I'm doing okay, I guess. It's Sunday, and so
70 degrees.
It is I was just gonna say it's 60 fucking degrees in North Country, baby.
It's not here. It's overcast, and it's been raining for 3 days. It's been cold. It sucks, but
70 degrees here, man. I can't believe it. It's wonderful. Now all I got to do is just get the gods to keep it this way. 70 and 80 during the day, 50 and 60 at night. I'm good, man. I am so good. We can just keep it that way. Just stick a fork in it and keep it that way. I'm good.
Yeah.
That'd be.
I would love to just have 75 degrees all year round, just like like not hot, not cold, just like a perfect temperature.
Exactly.
San Diego has that.
San Diego.
75 to 80 degrees year round, sunny and 80. Back to you, Bill. That'd be the best weather job ever. San Diego weather, 80 and sunny. Back to you, Bill.
Yep. There you go. That works for me.
Is San Diego a decent place to live? How's the
what's the environment?
Situation? I mean, if you take away the fact it's in California, it's a great place to live.
Exactly. Yeah. You can say the same thing about Venezuela. You can live in Venezuela, but you take away the Venezuela.
Yeah, it's Venezuela.
Yeah, it's Venezuela, though.
Beautiful weather in Guatemala and Venezuela.
Like visiting Mexico is great as long as you don't run into any of the drug dealers or cartels or any of the million people that want to kidnap or kill you.
Yeah. As long as you don't run any cartel, you're good.
Yeah.
It's funny that where that happened in Matamoros, I was there on spring break in 1993.
Mm-hmm.
And we walked across the border, like 20 of us with a bunch of girls, and we never thought twice about it. We never had any problems at all.
Well, there was a different time back then too.
Right. Granted, it was last century, for God's sake. But yes, it was a different time. But I can't imagine how we go from. I mean, I'm not that damn old. I mean, I know 93 is a long time.
Dude,
but in 30 years' time, we go from having drunk fraternity guys, sorority girls over there getting drunk, jumping in cars with people. And that's all fine. And now today, 4 people can't go across there without getting kidnapped.
Well, okay, years ago when I made videos, I always had an opening. I've got a message for all the scumbags, losers, killers, and haters of this world. Evil must be punished. All right. And the reason why I said that, as the intro of my videos is because it's true. If evil is not punished, it will literally quadruple in size and dimension year after year after year until it literally consumes everything. And unfortunately, until yours truly hung up his guns, now things has gotten out of control. You can literally go back to the time when I hung up my guns and see how things literally went to shit. I'm not making it up.
We need you back at it, Sheriff. We need you. We need a new sheriff in town. We need you.
Listen.
Or better yet, we need the old sheriff to be back and be the new sheriff.
I can literally take you back and show you the time that I hung up my guns and the time that everything went to shit. I can literally do that. And I'm not saying that. Let me make it, because I know the trolls will have a field day with this. I'm not saying this to be boisterous. I'm not saying this to puff myself up.
It's just the truth.
I'm not saying this because I'm all that, because I'm not all that. I'm just one man. But I can literally take you back and show you from the time I hung up my guns to the time that everything literally went to shit. MS-13 come back. Fucking what's that one? What's that one group?
You should see Long Island with all the MS-13.
And well, it's MS-13 and what is that one? Fuete. Fuck, I can't think.
I don't know.
I can't remember the name of them. But anyway, it's a Spanish name. They're all back. They're all fucking coming back. And then now we got new ones on top of the old ones coming back. We got new ones called BLM and Antifa. So now they're out there too. And so we got all the old ones coming back, and we got 2 new ones out there since I hung up my guns. And like I said, I can literally take you back to the time I hung up my guns and the time that this all started to get worse and worse and worse and worse and worse. Yep. I can literally do that. And it's not, like I said, I'm not saying I'm all that, because I'm not. I'm just one guy. But it's interesting that when I hung up my
just
guns,
one guy can do a lot.
The old adage, one man can make a difference. Well, you know what? I was making a difference. And so, and like I said, I'm not saying this to be boisterous in any way, because you can literally go back through time and say, okay, here's where Von hung up his guns, and here's where everything started to go to shit. Of course, now I've got other methods. I can't physically be out there because of my legs and my back and shit. But I can do what I can.
We're gonna have to make a campaign to say, bring Von's guns back. Bring Von back. 2024.
That's a great Leonard Skinner song. Give me back my bullets.
Give me back my bullets. That's right. Give me back my bullets. Put back where they belong.
I think that's on the Working for MCA album, I believe, back in the day.
Yes, it was. I believe it was. Yeah, you know what? I got 38 special. I ain't uploaded. I've got.
We need to get you breaking the law. We need to get that one up.
Yeah, I need to get it up. Okay.
Isn't that Judas Priest?
Yeah. Breaking the law. Yeah, it's Judas Priest. Yeah.
Yeah, it's Judas Priest. I got Green Manalici that I haven't uploaded. Green Manalici is a tough one, because you got all 3 of them singing in Green Manalici. You got Rob Halford, KK Downing, and Glenn Tipton. All 3 are singing in Green Manalici. That's why you got all those different sounding pitches and stuff. And it's like, how the fuck do I do this shit? Because when they make the karaoke, they make it seem like Rob Halford's doing it all by himself. No, he wasn't. You had KK Downing and Glenn Tipton also singing on the song, and so it's like, well, how the fuck?
I like that you always think about that. How can I make it as close to the original as possible?
Close to the original as possible.
It's good,
and
that's what people like your karaoke's. They're the most popular karaoke's out there, because that's the authenticity of.
They're the most popular karaoke's out there. Who likes them? Emo likes them, but Emo also wears a diaper. Like, come on, folks. I'm going to skip ahead a little bit.
How you make it and produce it.
Everyone can just notice them. So they replaced them with the youngest, basically the youngest looking, if not the youngest, Secret Service guys, and they dressed them like fraternity guys.
For sure. No, she's not. But she calls herself bimbo. She said, I'm the bimbo of the internet. She calls herself that all the time.
Because it was a very big bill, but it just passed, and
God bless you, whoever the fuck that was. Holy shit.
You are not only committing a crime, you are setting us up for an actual possible war. I mean, don't be.
Who was that? Who sneezed like that? Was that you, Wendy? You all right over there?
I meant to be on mute.
No, I was muted.
I coughed. Sorry, my nose is running.
You all right, Wendy? What do you got? The flu or something?
Everybody's falling apart but me. Gee, I wonder why. Could it be because
Not me. I'm not falling apart. I'm actually.
Has it in now? His daddy has it in for Chris Christie.
We gotta get the kids free. Throw me some dice, bitch.
Yeah. Yeah.
Well,
I want to roll snake eyes, motherfucker.
Did you hear voices in your head? No, you don't hear it. If you're hearing voices in your head, you better get to a doctor because you're a crazy motherfucker. Get your ass to the doctor if you're hearing voices in your head. No, this is not voices in your head. This is a knowing. It's know that you know that you know that you know that you know. It's
voices in my head.
Something in your gut. If you're hearing voices in your head, you got to go see a shrink immediately because you're crazy.
You crazy motherfucker. You crazy
motherfucker. Yeah.
It's weird. The gods would talk to you at the time you picked chow mein for some reason. You know, of all the things, I guess that's the trigger moment. Like you reach for the powerful chow mein, the secret.
I guess, man.
It's all that MSG. It's all that MSG, Woody.
Teriyaki ramen is the key to the gods.
There you go,
it's the fucking MSG and the fucking teriyaki. It's fucking lighting them up.
You know, all joking aside, though, some people would make that correlation. I'm not even kidding. Some people would actually go there. They'd be like, "Well, it was."
Well, they're atheists, you know. They're fucking non-believers.
And said, "Oh, but you know, it was chow mein when the gods revealed this to him. Therefore, you know, chow mein must have."
They put your head in the MRI normal, and it's like everything's normal, and then they put your head on in the MRI after you had a fucking hit of MSG, and it's like all fucking red and yellow. It's all lighted up.
Right.
And it's like, fuck, there's the power. He's got it. There's the gods.
I've got the power.
Exactly.
I wish Solar would come around. I was going to ask him about the.
Yeah, where is Solar? Where is he?
It's
there's a gal making her way around the secret space program rounds, and she's a Nazi.
Oh God!
And I'm not kidding you. I'm not. I mean, I really cannot make this shit up. She is obviously from. I think she might be Spanish. English isn't her first language.
Right.
She may be, but she's bright blonde, blue eyes, which may be fake. But she actively talks about and dresses in the SS gear, and no one calls on her shit except Stephen Cambion. She's just absolutely out of her mind.
Where is this at? Where's this taking place at?
She's a gal making her rounds as a 20 and back secret space person, alien, aficionado.
Huh.
And so she's been dealing with talking to aliens and things, but all the while she's praising Hitler.
Oh God!
The SS did, but I guess they're so desperate to have confirmation about the secret space program that
they'll take anybody.
They give her a pass. You know, maybe I mean, she's cute.
Well, if anyone had a secret space, if anyone had anything to do with secret space programs, it probably would have been the National Socialist, the German Workers' Party.
No, look at this. Dodge repo, man. So instead of hearing voices in your head, you hear voices in your gut. That makes it even less sense. You're a goddamn loon. Okay, well, you know what? You can believe whatever the fuck you want.
You can believe whatever you want, bud. But but Vaughn talks to the gods, and that's just tough shit. Sorry about your luck.
Yeah, we have a freedom of religion in this country. We have a freedom of religion in this country, you piece of shit. Get the fuck out of my outside chat. We have a freedom of religion in this country.
That's why it's called gut instinct, right, Vaughn?
Yes, it's like gut instinct, right. Yes, it's like gut instinct. Goodbye, Dodge Repo. See you, bye.
Strong. Get rid of him. Just ban his ass.
Yeah, because
ban his fucking ugly. I got him. I stepped on him like a buzz.
Okay, because I was heading that way.
Sorry, I wasn't looking at the chat. My bad.
You're fine. You're fine.
It's all right. You're busy, girl.
Well, I had to come get some milk and cereal for breakfast in the morning for the girls. Thank you, Todd, again. And that way I can do breakfast in the morning. Thank you, dear. Have a good one. But I didn't want to walk around and everybody be staring at me because I had my phone in my purse and everybody be like, who the hell is she talking
David
to?
Anthony.
And then if they heard the conversation. it'd be even worse.
David Anthony finally tells the truth. He's got a video called "Apparently We Made Reb and Shanny's Small Private Life into a Huge Problem." Yeah, actually, you guys did.
Is he proud of that? Is he proud that he harasses people day in and day and night and destroys people's lives?
It's the first time I've ever seen him make a video where he actually admits to being wrong, so that's good. But yeah, that's the name. That's the name of it. That's the name. Hang on. That's the name of his video. Apparently, we made Reb and Shanny's small private life into a huge problem. Yeah, you did. That's what you do to everybody, motherfuckers. You goddamn YouTube trolls. You take someone's life and you turn it fucking upside down. And I think.
But Shanny and Reb,
they asked for it.
Shanny and Reb. Okay, hold on.
Yeah, they deserve everything they got.
Okay, hang on though. But did the
That's what they say about me, though, Wendy. I mean, that's what the trolls say about me, that I deserve it.
But I've watched Shanny and Reb for years, and the shit that they have done is crazy.
But you don't think I deserve? You think I deserve to be abused on the internet, Wendy?
Have you abused your children online? Have you told people they were poor? Yeah. Did you tell people that they were poor and that
Wendy,
you were a rich white person? No, you didn't. But Shanny did.
Hablo inglés?
Je m'appelle. I don't know.
That when the trolls, do you think?
I'm not talking about trolls. I'm talking about myself. I've seen this with my own eyes.
Right.
But that's what they say about me. That's what they say about Vaughn.
Okay, hold on. Here's the thing, though. The thing is, though, could the trolls have totally exacerbated the situation by sticking their fucking nose where it didn't belong? The answer is yes. The thing with Reb and Shanny exploded because the trolls made it a public spectacle and gave them a platform to where that they could just go crazy with it. And
actually, no, it went crazy because a reporter online for a pretty big website caught wind of their viral video when Rev is talking about fucking up their autistic son and beating his ass and all of this stuff because of a cat. And when she did it and put out the article, everything exploded. That's when everything kind of went downhill. It wasn't the trolls, actually. It was actually a reporter named Kat.
Before that, actually, there was an instance where she blew off the kids' parent-teacher conference or something to that effect, so that she'd be online to meet somebody.
And Rev hit a car with a kid in it at the school because he was all messed up. And then he left the scene of the accident. He was streaming it live.
Right.
Like, he's done a lot of bad things. They both have online for everyone to see. So I don't know what trolls have to do with it, but I can tell you based on what I've seen myself, which is how I found all of you guys. It all started with Rev and Shanny, believe it or not.
No, I predate Reb and Shanny by years.
No, I'm saying me. That's how I found y'all. That's how I found all of it, because I started off watching Reb and Shanny years ago because I used to watch like Foodie Beauty and what's the other bigger girl? Amber Lynn. And so when I used to watch them, they'll say, well, people that watch this also watch this. So then I found Secular's channel, and then I found Black Guy TV. Like, I found all of them through Shanny and Rev. And so, but I had been watching Shanny and Rev for probably about 3 years. And the stuff that they did online, I kept thinking, God, if the wrong people see this, they're going to lose everything. But, to their own demise, they lost it anyway. So. And Shanny and Rev are bad about one day they're Christians and the next day they're wishing COVID and death on their parents. And, I mean, come on.
Well, what they really lost it when they started claiming to be archangels. I'm like,
yes.
Yeah, don't be fucking around with that shit. That shit's serious. Don't be fucking around with that shit, man. But, oh, well.
Yeah. Oh well.
Yeah. So you can see why they have brought all. If you don't believe in
didn't Shanny's mom? Didn't Shanny's mom pass away recently?
I agree.
Yeah.
Yeah, her mom and dad, and she wished COVID on them and death before they died. And now she cries and
then try to milk it. Now tries to milk it.
Yeah, she's a piece of shit.
Wow.
Yep.
Wow.
She's a piece of shit. Like, they have done horrible things. Horrible things.
Right.
They have cussed out their kids. Now tell me how Shani's getting fatter. Her kids were severely underweight and were not thriving.
Right.
Failure to thrive is what their doctor actually, said.
Right.
And Shani
now
admits
that really
this.
is failure to thrive. Unlike my situation, where they accused my children of failing to thrive, that really was failing to thrive. Because
you saw how skinny those were.
Yeah, they
and
were
even
getting skinnier
Rev.
and skinnier and skinnier and skinnier, and Shani's
And she was
bigger and
getting
bigger and
fatter and fatter. And now, the thing that killed it for me with Shani, like, I didn't have much of respect.
Oh yeah, Vaughn saw it. Fuck, they were getting so skinny, Vaughn wanted to fuck one of them. You guys all remember that?
Or anything for them anyway, but at least I found a little bit of entertainment in them, because I just can't believe people like this exist on their own.
Mm-hmm.
But she said she wanted adults to adopt them, to take care of them, because they don't feel like they should have to work. That was the first thing. The second thing was when she started saying she had cancer and was dying, which she's been saying for years, I now know. But then she went to...
Yeah, she claimed to have the big C, yeah.
Yeah, you don't mess with that. You don't lie about those things, because I can tell you
as
right
someone
now,
who had the big... Now, Wendy, you had the big C.
So that, I don't play with that. You don't mess around with that, because people like her are the reason, legit people that are really sick with not just cancer, terminal diseases, or even just regular, I have 2 autoimmune disorders, but people that are really sick can't get resources or help because of pieces of shit like her.
And let's be honest, Rev has the personality of a prison shower victim.
Which I'm sure he's been a few times.
Larry's buddy.
How do you get his hair to fall out in certain spots, though? That's what I was interested in. I mean, because I'm losing my hair, but at least it's being somewhat consistent in a pattern.
Right.
I think it's literally malnutrition. I really think it is.
It could be malnutrition, or she could be pulling his hair out.
She beats the shit out of him all the time. She beats the shit out
of him, is what I heard. Yeah, she beats the shit out of him, literally.
She supposedly, now, granted, I don't know about this, but supposedly, Rev has told people that she body slammed. I'm like, what do y'all think this is, WWE? But she body slammed her autistic son when they were in Colorado.
Oh shit!
Well, that's like a sexual fetish, right? When the woman beats the shit out of the man and the husband.
I don't know.
I think this is legit. I think this is a real problem.
Yeah, so they are all playing
but I mean,
for their circumstance. All of they have 100% them. It was their pieces of shit, and they keep proving it.
Rev's sleeping in the tub for a reason.
Yeah.
Right. Is he sleeping in the tub right now?
I don't know. I just made that up.
Oh, I was like, that's funny, because they're not allowed to go upstairs, so they can only be in that one room, and they get online every day begging for $30 to $50 so that they can get their Delta 8.
Well, yeah, and I don't even know what the hell Delta 8 is. I guess I'm removed from the whole party scene, but apparently they were spending like $80, $100 a night on Delta 8. I'm thinking to myself, damn. I mean,
what in the?
I don't know how much cocaine costs. But I would imagine $100 would probably get you some blow. I would imagine.
Yeah, Delta 8 is the legalized form of THC.
Oh,
it's just a legal form of it. It comes from hemp instead of the actual marijuana plant, so it's considered legal in most states.
So they're paying a bunch for CBD. Basically.
They're paying. Well, I mean, it does give you a high, but it's not the same high, if that makes sense. It's more of like a head high than a body high. And yeah, so they said once they moved to PA, since, they don't have their medical card, which would be way cheaper to get a medical card and just buy it from the dispensary. But they're going to the gas station and getting these $30 pens. And G-Man was saying he spent like $700 on this shit for them, and it was like 20 of the vape pens, and he hid some around the house for Rev, because Shani would give him like one or two and use all the rest in like 3 or 4 days, just constantly smoking on them.
Oh, gotta keep that appetite up.
Yeah, like that's what I was thinking. Like, can't you get like I don't know much about like cocaine and stuff, but Jesus, can't you get a better drug that lasts longer for cheaper?
An 8 ball of cocaine is like $300. It's expensive. Well, probably $450 now. With
John, you shouldn't answer that so quickly.
Right off the tongue there, John.
Right? You got to play
Didn't
dumb.
even think about it. You should have pondered it for a few seconds, you know.
Crack dealer John over here.
Oh, yeah. That's what you think I was handing off the cash for.
Exactly.
I had the big cash transfer just now.
Oh.
Uh-oh, we lost Wendy.
She got blown away.
Yep, she got blown away.
It's windy out.
Yep, it's windy out. Bumette says, I think people ascend to godhood only after passing away. Actually, there's documentation that would refute that, to be honest. Ancient document, I mean. There's ancient documents that would actually refute that. There is numerous cases in history where the gods saw favor in somebody and elevated them to perform a particular task. Now, once
you're going to be next on that list, Vaughn, aren't you next?
Now, what? I don't know.
Enoch's going to come pick up Vaughn.
I don't know. But the thing of it is, a lot of times, though, once that task is done, guess what? You're back to being a normal self again. So, I mean, I don't know. We'll see. We'll see what the gods have in store. I really, it's fine. John, the channel is called James Paul Vonhelton. Of course, people are going to ask. I guess
ask about what?
I guess that's in reference to me not having mods in the StreamYards.
I give you the login to my StreamYards, but then you log out to do your show. So I know I
log out to do my show, and then I lose.
So it's not my. It's not my fault that you keep. I mean that these trolls want to just start shit.
I don't know how to keep both logins. I don't know how to do.
You got to open up. You got to keep one login in one browser, and then the other browser another login.
I know, but as soon as I close in browsers, man, it's gone.
No. You keep me logged in, like, let's say Microsoft Edge on one browser,
right?
And let's say Firefox, you have yours on that one.
Oh, I see. I guess I could do that. I don't know. I've never tried.
It's too much hassle. It is. I just can't. It's a lot of work. Anyway, you have the ability to stream to the James Paul and Vonhelton channel on your.
Yes, I do. Yes, I do. Under my stream.
You do the morning coffee on YouTube. Yeah. You do that.
Yeah, I do. I'm in charge of the StreamYard on Morning Coffee. Yeah, that's me. That is totally me. Morning Coffee is totally me. So, yeah. But see, that's the reason they ask. They're asking. They're not asking because they're genuinely concerned. They're asking.
No, they're asking just to start shit between me and you.
Yeah, they want to start shit. Yeah, they want to start shit, or they want to go whining and crying to YouTube. Hey, Vonhelton's back. You got to go ban his ass again. Even though these motherfuckers have had their accounts banned numerous times, and YouTube keeps reinstating them, but that's okay. But you can't reinstate me. See, and so yeah, that's what it is. And do you even have an afterlife? I don't know how the fuck that shit works. I never claim. Good God, Rizla, how many fucking YouTube accounts do you motherfucking fat ass has?
Whoa! Holy shit, Vaughn! Damn,
well, he's not black. He's Latino. I'm sorry, he's Latino. I said the wrong word. But seriously, this is bullshit. This motherfucker's got 3 goddamn. Come in here in less than 1 minute. With 3 fucking YouTube accounts? Really? Less than 1 minute with 3 goddamn YouTube accounts. What the fuck, man? That's bullshit. That is bullshit, and I'm getting sick of it. And by the way, he isn't black, he's Latino, so I apologize. But the thing of it is that this is bullshit and it should not be allowed. All right? This is bullshit. Coming in here, 3 fucking accounts in less than 1 goddamn
We don't want you here. Do you understand? No hablo inglés.
I don't understand.
Get the fuck out. Adios, amigo.
I
No
don't
mas.
understand why YouTube is allowing these motherfuckers to do this shit to me and has allowed it to happen for 15 goddamn years. You know, I can't wait to take these fucking YouTube bitches to court. I can't wait. Because what are they going to say? They're going to say it was totally legal for them to allow these fucks to harass me on their service for 15 fucking years and destroy my family, destroy my finances, destroy every fucking thing I own and that I care about. I lost my kids forever because of these motherfuckers. So I'm going to enjoy suing the fuck out of you, YouTube, because you got no defense, bitches. You got no defense. None. You let these motherfuckers destroy my entire fucking family, my finances, my life, destroy people's lives, not just me, destroy all people's lives. A whole bunch of people's lost their lives, and some people have even died because of these fucking YouTube trolls. And you fucking will not take any action, YouTube, because, oh my God, slander, libel, harassment, and defamation are free speech. No, they're not. They're crimes, you fucking morons. They're crimes. But instead of banning these fuckers at their MAC address so that they can't make another account and come back, you won't do that. Why, YouTube? You have that power. You have fucking Google behind you. You can ban these fuckers at their MAC address to where they can never come back. But you won't do it, YouTube. Why? Why won't you do that, YouTube? Why won't you do that?
Because they're in bed with them.
That's a question to ask. And I think, YouTube, you need to be asking your fucking lawyers about that shit real soon. Real soon. Because you got no defense. You have absolutely no fucking defense, YouTube. None. You let this shit go on for 15 goddamn years. You have no defense. And you can't claim free speech. You can't claim fucking statute of limitations because the shit's still fucking going on. It's still going on, YouTube. So you can't claim statute of limitations. Take your statute of limitations, shove it up your motherfucking ass.
Shove it up your ass. Yeah.
That's right. It's a bunch of shit. That motherfucker, that one goddamn YouTube troll, 3 goddamn accounts in less than a fucking minute, and you're doing nothing to stop it? Why, YouTube? Oh, could it be because you're up to your fucking eyeballs in the goddamn New World Order? Could that be it?
I'm right. They are, yep.
I'm going to enjoy.
Preach, brother, preach.
I'm going to enjoy suing the fuck out of you, YouTube. Because you have no defense. None. Zero. You have absolutely no fucking defense. There is no legitimate reason to have these 3 fucking accounts in less than a minute. There's no reason for that. There is absolutely no reason. A fucking troll whose only purpose here, his only fucking purpose.
For that to happen so quickly, Von, that has to be on a YouTube level. I guarantee you that it's YouTube themselves that this guy
is paying these motherfuckers. I do. Why would anybody else do this shit for 20 years, 15, 20 years?
Von, Human Dog has a question, and I'm curious too. What is YouTube's ultimate game here?
Silence people
what's
like
their
me.
end zone?
To silence people
Okay.
like me who speak out against the New World Order. That's exactly what it's about. And boy, it worked like a charm. My wife was put in an insane asylum. My marriage destroyed. My kids are now gone for fucking ever. My fucking mother is dead. I damn near lost this property. I did lose all my inheritance money. I don't know how I'm going to get it back. Hopefully I can get the courts to actually get it back for me. So yeah, it's to silence me. They didn't just, I don't know why they didn't just send an assassin. Well, they did send some assassins. I forgot about that. They did actually send some assassins. But anyway, the point is that no, they've tried, they wanted me silenced because I speak out against the Bilderberg Group, the Club of Rome, Council on Foreign Relations, Trilateral Commission, all these fucking secret societies. Why, Von? Because, to quote JFK, secret societies are an anathema to a free society.
Oh my God, the fucking cunt nugget is back. A fourth fucking one. A fourth fucking channel.
Yeah.
Holy shit. What a fucking terrorist.
Yeah. Yeah.
That's fucking terrorist.
That is actual terrorism. Okay. Because he will not stop. Okay. So at this point, it's actual terrorism. And YouTube ain't going to do shit. YouTube's not going to do a goddamn thing about this shit. No, they're not. They're not going to fucking do a goddamn thing. And see, that's not right. That's not right, man. That's not right. This is a bunch of shit. This shit's got to stop. And it's going to stop because I'm going to sue the fuck out of YouTube. I'm going to sue the fuck out of you, YouTube. And I'm going to win.
Isn't there a limit, though, on how many you can make? I mean, I don't know.
That's the thing.
Apparently, to these cocksuckers, they could do it infinity.
I guarantee you, they have software, Woody, that they could just make this shit on the.
That's what I'm saying. It has to be on a YouTube level. It has to be on a YouTube level.
There's no way they could create 4 fucking accounts and
there's no way that a fucking individual can do this on their own. They have to have help from YouTube.
Yeah, they would have to. Well, they do have help. YouTube refuses to ban them at their MAC address. If they'd ban them at their MAC address, they would never come back. They couldn't create no more accounts. But YouTube won't do that. And YouTube has Google as their backer. So they could get that technology, install it into YouTube, and they could ban people at their MAC address, and these motherfuckers would never return, ever. They would never come back.
Vaughn,
but they won't do that.
I have a question for you.
Yeah, go ahead.
I run a VPN. So VPN changes all the time.
Right.
So
that's an IP address.
Right. But see, okay, listen.
A MAC address is what your actual computer hardware code name or whatever you want to call it. It's actual address of your computer. If it bans your actual computer, it doesn't matter if you wherever you're from.
Yeah.
You can connect to a VPN that says you're in fucking China, Switzerland. It doesn't matter where it says.
Yeah, it doesn't matter.
It's going to kill your computer. Yeah.
They can nuke my computer?
Your computer, every device, every electronic device has a MAC address. Okay.
Yeah.
So it's the way that it communicates with every other device on the internet, right? So it's like a DNA. Call it like the DNA of the computer. Right. If YouTube didn't ban the code, your DNA of your computer could never access YouTube ever again if it was banned. But your IP address changes all the time. Like every time you shut your phone off or you shut your computer off and you reconnect it, it gets a new IP address. Like it just changes every day, every week. It happens all the time. But your MAC address never changes. Your device has a unique MAC address that's permanent forever.
That's correct.
What does MAC stand for? When you say MAC to me,
it stands for something communication. Yeah, but multimedia something communication. I don't know what it actually is.
Communication.
It's bullshit.
It's an acronym. It's an acronym. It's like John described. It is the physical.
It's like the DNA of the device.
Of the device, right? It's like the DNA of the device. Yeah, and so I mean, it is literally that device's basis and platform. And so when you ban that shit, they have to get on another computer right then. And even then it's not guaranteed that they'll get on, even if they did get another computer. Because if you're banning them at their MAC address and at their location.
Well, if they bought a new computer, then yes, they would be able to get back on the YouTube. They would be able to get back.
They would have to buy a whole new computer in order to get back on, because see, the MAC address takes all the serials from all the hard drives, the CPU.
Every electronic device has a MAC address. Right. Every electronic device.
Everything in your computer has that MAC address, and so it's all tied in together. And so they would literally have to go out and build a whole new computer in order to be able to come back. And that gets expensive. That's $1,000 a pop now. So, that would
let's say I have my roommate, he gets on there and he's trolling and they block him.
Right.
Does that mean that I can't use the internet?
No, you can, because your computer has a different MAC code.
If your computer has a different address than that, yes, you can use it.
But if we share a computer, that doesn't work?
If you share a computer, you're fucked. If you share a computer, you're fucked. Yeah, if you're using his computer and he gets blocked at his MAC address, yeah, it's over. It's done. Okay, now this guy thought this Nadia, the con artist, thought he'd be cute by blocking me before he comes in there. So we'll get. You
want me to get rid of that piece of shit too?
Yeah, you're gonna have to get rid of him. Rizzle is gonna get you, Irv. Yeah, sure he is. You're a fucking idiot. Rizzle ain't gonna do shit. His fat ass isn't. He's like Larry. His fat ass isn't even getting out of the fucking bed. Okay, so no, he's not going to be doing.
Rizzle's a fucking heavy fucker.
Big ass guy. Yeah, he's a big ass motherfucker.
You know who it is?
I don't know his docs, but I don't care to. I mean, I know he's a Latino. That's all I know. I don't know if he's an American Latino or a Latino in some other country or what, but I don't care. I don't care. It doesn't matter.
Like I said, when I sue the fuck out of YouTube for billions, it's not going to matter because YouTube, I guarantee after I sue YouTube, they will get rid of these. They will get rid of these motherfuckers. I guarantee it. Face a multi-million, maybe even $1 billion lawsuit. Yeah, they're going to get rid of these fuckers. I guarantee it. I guarantee they'll be gone because YouTube will make them gone. Like I said, YouTube can get rid of these fuckers anytime they want. They just don't want to do it.
They choose not to. They just don't care.
They don't care.
As a matter of fact, not only do they care, they want it. They like it. They love it.
And there's another one, Stickyard J or whatever, Shackyard J, Slackyard J, whatever his name.
God, they're fucking coming out of the fucking woodwork.
I know, they're fucking pieces of shit. I know.
It's like fucking whack-a-mole.
Well,
my mother's calling me. Hold on a second.
All right. Well, like I said, man, fuck them. Fuck them. Sideways with a spoon. And the midget that's pulling, and the horse, and the midget that's pulling the horse, and the monkey that's sitting on the shoulder of the midget.
Good Lord.
Yeah. Get them all. You got to get them all. It's like Pokemon. You got to get them all, right? But yeah, I mean,
YouTube's got issues, but so does Odyssey not have these issues? Do you not get trolled over on Odyssey and those?
No, I don't get trolled on Odyssey. I don't. Odyssey. See, Odyssey was created by somebody who had been harassed by YouTube trolls. He was harassed by and Mr. Torba of Gab, the guy that created Gab, he was harassed by YouTube trolls. Okay, so these guys are not going to put up with the trolls' bullshit. They won't do it. They won't put up with their shit. They were trolled too, and they were harassed too. And said, why do you think they went and started their own companies? It's because these fuckers in the outside chat. And so they went and started their own damn company, and good on them for it. Good on them for it, because I love Odyssey and I love Gab.
I thought Gab was like white supremacist.
I know Gab has got some controversy to it, but you know what? There's this wonderful thing called a block and ban button, and you can utilize that shit, and you don't see shit. Because see, okay, when you block and ban here on YouTube, you're not really blocking and banning anyone. All you're doing is making it so that you don't see what they say and do. Well, that's not a block and a ban. That's kind of like a smoke screen, let's call it. That's not really blocking and banning someone. But see, on Odyssey and on YouTube, when you block someone and ban someone, they can't see your content. They can't communicate with you. They can't harass you and beleaguer you and tell other people about you on your service. They have to go to their channel if they want to talk smack. And see, that's the difference between Odyssey and Gab and YouTube. Because YouTube, see, I can block somebody right now in this outside chat, which I've done, and John has done, and Wendy has done. We block these people from the outside chat. But have we stopped them from watching the content? No. Have we stopped them from flagging the content? No. Have we stopped them from rating the content down? No. Okay, none of that shit has been affected at all. So have we really blocked them? No, not really. All we've done is make it to where I can't see their shit. Now, it's very possible that these blocked people are still communicating in the outside chat, but we just don't see their comments anymore because we blocked them. That's very possible. I know it's possible in the comments of the video itself. I don't know if it's true in the outside chat. But the thing of it is that you're not really blocking or banning anyone on YouTube. They can still see your content and influence people around your content. Okay, and that's the problem. And so what you've got to do then in that regard is you have to go to places like Odyssey where you actually can block and ban people for real. Because like I said, if I block somebody on Odyssey, they're not seeing my videos ever again. They're not going to be able to comment. They're not going to be able to rate. They're not going to be able to do anything to my situation at all. They have to go talk their shit over on their channel. And that's the way it should be. But unfortunately, it is not. And I don't know why, but it is not. And okay, that was interesting. Yeah. I guess he's trying to log back in, I guess, or something. I don't know. But yeah, so yeah, that's the way it is. Odyssey respects patriots and free thinker. Yes, that's correct. They do. They do. Odyssey respects patriots all over the world and free thinkers, and so does Gab. And so they believe in that. Now, likewise, they're not stupid enough to think that slander, libel, defamation, and harassment are free speech, because they're not. And so that's where Gab and Odyssey are different than YouTube and Rumble and some of these other places. I can't believe Steven Crowder went to Rumble after all the hell I went through when I was on Rumble. I can't believe that Steve Crowder went there, because I made no bones about my situation with Rumble. I went on Rumble And the next thing I know, I'm getting all these notifications like, what the fuck is going on? I go to my fucking Rumble page and here's thousands of goddamn hate comments in every one of my fucking videos on Rumble. It's like, what the fuck? So I contact Rumble staff. I contact their staff. I said, hey, what the fuck's going on here, guys? You know, these motherfuckers are making all kinds of lewd comments, sexual innuendos, racist comments, and everything else. And they're not fucking being banned. What's going on, Rumble? Rumble wouldn't do shit. Rumble would not do a damn thing. They would not do a damn thing. Okay, so that was my end of Rumble right there. And Steve Crowder going to Rumble made a huge mistake because his trolls could turn on him on a dime, and Rumble won't do shit to defend him. They won't. Now, supposedly, though, he has some kind of financial agreement with Rumble, so maybe Rumble will make an exception in his case. But if you're just an ordinary Joe like me, Rumble's not going to do shit to protect you against the trolls. And you don't have a block and ban feature on Rumble either. So you can't even block and ban anybody, at least not on the PC. Now, I have heard that if you're on a Mac mobile device, an Apple mobile device, you can block people. But like now my mobile device is an Android. I can't block on there either. It's only if you have an Apple mobile device, and only a mobile device. You can't even block on an Apple computer, regular Apple computer. It's got to be an Apple mobile device, and then you get a block and ban feature. Okay, well, see, that's ridiculous. Here's Rizla back with another goddamn account.
No.
Shit. Yes. Look, he's back with another fucking account. See, that's what I'm saying. This shit's got to stop, YouTube. This shit's got to stop, man. It's got to stop. And I'm going to make it stop. I'm going to make it stop. Because I'm going to sue the fuck out of you, YouTube. This motherfucker, this fat Latino son of a bitch, fucking criminal on top of it, is back again with a fourth goddamn YouTube account. What the fuck, YouTube? What the fuck, man?
I think it's fifth, but who's counting?
Maybe it is 5. I don't know. Maybe it is 5. I don't know. It doesn't matter. At this point, it doesn't matter. You know,
Right.
You know, I mean, yeah, at this point, I don't think it matters. He's back. Okay. You know, see, this is bullshit. This is absolute bullshit. And YouTube isn't going to do a damn thing. They're not going to do a damn thing about it. No, they're not. They're not going to do a damn thing about it. Your gods seem pretty useless if they can't deal with a few trolls. Who said they weren't? I will remind you that according to UK Troll, 15 of you fucking trolls are dead. Really dead. Jennifer Souls being one of the more prominent ones. Jennifer Souls, who used to be one of my haters years ago. She's dead, man. She is very dead. And supposedly Walter L. Mason, a.k.a. Kenny KPZ, supposedly he's dead. There's actually quite a few, but according to UK Troll, there's upwards of 15 of you that are dead. Okay, so where are you getting this that the gods aren't doing anything? Apparently the gods are kicking your ass. That's what it sounds like to me. I mean, if you're dead, you sure as fuck ain't going to be coming back on YouTube no more now, are you? So it sounds to me like the gods are doing exactly what they said they was going to do. Right? I mean, you know, that's what it sounds like. What it sounds like to me. Now, there's some controversy whether Kenny's really dead or not. I think he's just bullshitting. But is Jennifer Souls really dead? Oh, fuck yeah, she's really gone. I seen her fucking obituary. And it wasn't from a troll either. Seen a real obituary.
Wow.
So, yeah, she's gone, man. She fucking, see, here's what, Woody, this is what happened. Jennifer Souls comes on and she starts speaking in Latin. And she literally puts a curse on me, a real one. She puts a real literal curse on me in Latin on a YouTube video. And it wasn't not long after that. Boom, she's gone. Just that quick. Yeah.
She put a curse on you and she died.
You bet. The gods don't tolerate that shit. So, yeah, she sure did, though. In fact, if you use a Google Wayback Machine, you might be able to find the video. But yeah, she put a real curse on me. She sure did. Tried to, and the gods snuffed her out like a fucking Roman candle. Sure did. You know, and these fuckers have no idea. The gods are moving. They're doing shit. They're not idle. They think they're idle because they don't actually physically see something. But, you know, that don't mean the gods aren't doing anything. It just means you don't see what they're doing. Kind of like being blocked and banned on YouTube. I block you and I can't see your shit, but you're still doing shit behind the scenes. Whereas like on Odyssey and Gab, you really are blocked and banned. You can't see my content. You're actually blocked and banned.
Does Twitter do that?
Twitter, I don't think Twitter's ban is real either, unless Elon Musk does it. Now, if Elon Musk bans you, then you're really banned. But I think Twitter's the same way. You're not really banned if you and I ban somebody. They're not really banned. We just can't see their content anymore. And I think Twitter's the same way as YouTube. But now, if Elon Musk bans you, you're banned for life. You're gone. But I don't know about anybody else. Not sure about that.
Rizzle, that's sick.
Huh?
I said whatever Rizzle put over there was sick in the.
Yeah, I know. I don't know where John's at. And I don't, how many times, YouTube, do I have to ban these fucking trolls? Blue is my favorite domestic terrorist. Okay, that's Baby Jane. I know who that is because she's used that account before. So bye, Baby Jane. Have a nice life. What are you going to do? Oh, dude, if you was to knock on my door, Rizla, I guarantee you I would do something. I guarantee I would. Because I would immediately assume that my life is in imminent danger. And when that happens, I'm physically allowed to do whatever the fuck I want. This is Kentucky, not fucking New York. Keep that in mind. Keep that in mind. But yeah. Why didn't you protect those people in Mississippi from the tornado? There's 23 lives or blood on your hands. You're a fucking moron. You don't know how this shit works, obviously. First of all, I'm only one person. That's number one. Number two, there's tornadoes all over the United States. Am I supposed to break myself up into 50 pieces? I mean, don't be stupid. I have to go where the most need is. And that's why I rely heavily on the gods, because the gods tell me where to go. I don't go there myself. The gods tell me where to go. So fuck you again, you piece of shit.
So you were busy during that. You were busy doing something else during that time period.
I'm sure of it. Yeah, I'm sure I was. Yeah, because I mean, think about it. There's rock slides, mudslides. There's all kinds, earthquakes, typhoons, hurricanes, tornadoes. There is all kinds of shit going on in this country simultaneously, I might add. Okay. Why did the gods tell me not to stop the hurricane that was going to hit Ray Nagin's chocolate factory or whatever the fuck? Chocolate City. I want a chocolate city, he said live on the news. I want a chocolate city. And the gods are like, he's going to get his chocolate city right now. I'm like, wait a minute, you're not going to let me break that hurricane up? They said, no, you got to let it go. So I let it go. Yeah, buddy. You don't talk shit. You don't talk shit and get away with it. And he got away with it. And so the gods punished him. Mankind had years and years and years to punish Ray Nagin for what he said and what he did. And nobody did shit. So the gods said, we're going to punish you. Sucks to be you, Ray. Getting up on fucking national TV and the fucking mainstream news and say, I want my city to be a chocolate city. In other words, kick out all the white folk out of my city. Yeah, bullshit. And no one called him on it. Not one person. And the gods are like, we're going to call him on it. And they did. Because I told him, I said, you don't want me to stop this hurricane? They said, absolutely not. Not this time. Not this time. But yeah, nobody called him on his shit. Nobody. Not one fucking person. You're my favorite lolscow. Well, pretty soon you're going to be in a prison. Then you'll be my favorite lolscow, motherfucker. Won't that be nice? Then I'll be laughing at you. Won't that be nice? You guys think you're winning. You're not winning shit. The gods have already told me they're going to restore everything that you've taken from me, every bit of it. I don't know how they're going to do it, but that's what they've said. They said they're going to restore everything back to me. Now, I don't know what that means. I don't know how they're going to do it, but that's what they said. That's what my gods are into. They're into the restoration business. They restore things after they've been fucked up by people like you or by some errant god that doesn't even exist in some cases or whatever, the New World Order, when the New World Order fucks up humanity. I had a lengthy discussion about the New World Order and what they've done to the people of Earth over the last millennia. Okay, not centuries, millennia. And they said, and they were in 100% agreement with me. They said, listen, we're not coming after you all at this time. We're going after these fucking elites. And getting rid of these elites is a lot more important than what people realize, because they spread evil all over the world continuously. And that continuous barrage of evil is what literally pulls down everyone else. And so by getting rid of these fucks, you release all that evil and all that negativity and all that bondage. It all goes away. And humanity literally gets released and liberated for the first time in, well, probably going all the way back to biblical days. According to Robert Morningsky, these motherfucking families, some of them go all the way back to biblical times. Now they had different names back then, obviously, but they go all the way back to biblical times. And so once we get freed from all this evil and all this negativity, the earth will respond in kind by it will be changing as well. It's entirely possible that when we get rid of these elite families, the deserts will become fertile again. It is very possible that all the negativity that is being spread by these elite bastards is what causes our deserts and what causes all this extreme weather. Now they're manipulating the weather, yes, but I think a lot of this severe weather is from all the negative energy that's permeating the earth. And when that negative energy is all gone, I think the earth will calm down. I don't think there'll be severe storms anymore. Reading ancient documents, it's very fascinating because you don't hear them talk about rain very much, not until way later on. But before then, they hardly ever said a word about rain. And I found that fascinating. And so what I did a little bit of research on it, and supposedly there was no rain back then. What it was, the moisture was literally in the air. The humidity was in the air, and you drew that humidity in, and then your body processed that humidity to keep you running and, to keep your body moist and shit and everything running smoothly. And in fact, there is a dinosaur skull that I found fascinating in that regard because it had a normal shaped head, kind of shaped like a deer's head. And then it had this huge long tube that came off of the skull and went all the way back across almost across half of its back. And according to the experts who know a lot more about this shit than I do, that tube is actually tied into their nostrils, and it allowed them to soak in all that moisture from the atmosphere to keep them hydrated.
So they didn't drink water?
No, they didn't need to. You were taking it right out of the air. There was no need for rain. There was no need, there's water. There was water on the earth, obviously, but there was no need to do it because you were taking that moisture right in out of the atmosphere. You was literally taking it in. You didn't have to fucking worry about that.
You're like a fish going backwards.
Backwards, I guess. Yeah, backwards type of fish, I guess. But yeah, this dinosaur had this real huge long tube,
like dry land gills, exactly. I guess.
And it's like, well, what's that big tube on his head for? And the tube literally goes all the way down into the nostril cavity, and it was so that they could soak up all this moisture that was in the air. But like I said, you go back and read a lot of these ancient documents. They never talk about rain. They never talked about rain. That came much later. That was much, after the flood and after some of the other calamities.
In Noah, there's a lot of rain.
Yeah, there's a lot of rain after.
Vaughn just said after the flood.
Anyways. But before that, there was hardly any mention of rain at all. Hardly any. And like I said, we've got this dinosaur with this big long tube over its head. Let me see if I can find that fucker. Let's see if I can find that. But yeah, it's got a real long tube on its skull. Let's see here. Let's see if we can find that shit. Yeah, there it is, I think. I think that's it. You see, yeah, there it is. There it fucking is. Okay, how the fuck am I going to do this? John's gone and I don't have any mods. Let me see here. Shit. There's actually several types of this dinosaur. And open image in a new tab. There we go. All right, and we'll copy that. I can put it in a private chat at least, and you can look at it, Woody. And there's several types of this dinosaur apparently as well. There you go. I put it in a private chat. I can't show it, guys. I don't have mods in StreamYards. Not unless I switch over to mine. I don't know where John's at. He said he was doing something. Well, a lot of information has been kept from you. Yes, a lot of information has been kept from you, and it's a shame. It's unfortunate. Did you see the picture yet, Woody?
Just sit down. I did not see a picture.
Yeah,
But
it's in the private chat. It's in the private chat.
Oh yeah.
Yeah. See how it goes all the way down to the nose? They would literally take the moisture in out of the air. It was crazy.
Wow.
Yeah, and there's several different types of this dinosaur too, that has the long thing on their head. Lots of them, several in fact. So yeah.
I mean, there's.
But Vaughn, what about all the other dinosaurs that would have lived at the same time that don't have this feature, right? Maybe it was an evolutionary trait due to its environment that allowed it. I mean, I have no problem believing that something was able to, help hydrate itself by taking in moisture through its nostrils. But I don't see how that proves that, like, ever since man's walked the earth until, quote, the Great Flood, there was no rain. Shut the fuck up, Vonhelton.
There's a lot of information out there that's still not available. I mean, look, they know there's they know there's a chamber. I mean, it's pretty widely accepted. There's
I'm Sorry Wilson has just donated $1.99. Fun definitely longs to return to the days where there was no rain and people breathed through their skin. Back in the day when men were men and women were horses.
Yeah, they're frogmen apparently. I don't know. Thank you very much. Thank you very much.
Chamber underneath the Sphinx ball.
Yeah.
I mean, and I'm not talking about some sleeping poet
Yeah, it's not a conspiracy. Yeah, it's not.
They did the testing.
They did ground sonar
underneath there. Robert Shockley did it.
Yeah, they did ground sonar.
I'm going to just step away for a moment, but I will be back. Sorry, just in case someone sends a super chat or something.
Confirms that there is indeed a vault under the left paw of the Sphinx, just like we conspiracy theorists told you. Never rub my to my own horn here a little bit, but yeah, I was telling people a long time ago. I said, hey, that's it's there, and it ain't there. Well, it is there. It is there.
Well, they kicked Zawahiri out. They kicked Zawahiri. Zawahiri kicked everyone out.
Yeah.
They had the funding. They had everything set up to go. I think National Geographic was going to film it.
Mm-hmm.
And they had like $5 million. I don't know the exact numbers, but it was a multi-million-dollar deal.
Right.
And they started, and he backed everything out and said, "No, we're done."
Well, yeah, because whatever's in that vault's going to totally destroy monotheism and Islam and Christianity and Judaism, and we can't have that. So we got to make sure nobody sees what's in that vault. It's just like when Napoleon went down into the Vatican vaults, and he comes back out and he says, everything we believe is a lie. All of it. Religion, science, society, all of it. It's all a lie. Everything. And what do you think we're going to find when we go down into those vaults under the paw of the Sphinx? Same thing. Everything you believe is a lie. It's all lies. So there ain't a bit of truth to nothing. We're and then we got our boy William Casey, who comes along in 1981, says the same thing. Said we'll know our information is complete, our misinformation, is complete.
Edgar Casey?
No, not Edgar Casey. William Casey, the head of the CIA.
So Edgar Casey said it too.
Oh, Edgar Casey said it too?
Yeah, that's where it originally started. Was Edgar Casey said that you'd find Atlantis on the Bimini Road.
Oh yes, that's right.
And then you would also find the secret library.
Correct.
Underneath the Sphinx ball, Sphinx ball.
Right, and I hope we do, because it's a shame. Now, see, the first time the Library of Alexandria was burned, it was an accident. There was a fire on the docks. The docks spread up. The fire spread up the docks and into the library and set the library on fire and burned it down. It was a total accident. That the Roman guy, I forget his name, he goes to Cleopatra. He says, "Hey, man, it's a total accident. What can we do to help you? All this, blah, 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 blah." And she's like, "Well, we'll get books from another library and we'll put them in the Library of Alexander," which is exactly what they did. Okay, so the first burning was a total fucking accident. Now here comes the Muslims, though, in about 500 AD, and they burned the damn thing to the ground again. Now, this time it ain't no accident, and they made damn sure they burned all the books, because according to this Muslim leader that was there at the time, they're all of the devil. We got to burn them all. And so they destroyed all those ancient documents that told us, hey, who really did build the pyramids? Hey, how long has humanity been on this earth? You know, all kinds of cool shit like that we really need to be knowledgeable of. And the Muslims burned it all down, buddy. Said everything was of the devil, he says. And they burned it all to the ground.
Don't you think the Library of Alexandria probably ended up in the Vatican?
Well,
probably got that shit out of there. And
I don't know. Now, the story goes that maybe, and it's a big maybe, but maybe some of the records made their way to the underground vault under the paw of the Sphinx. That's what they're hoping. And like I said, when if this information gets out to the general public, monotheism is over. I guarantee it. Okay, because the Egyptians weren't monotheists. I believe people ultimately want the truth. I believe they ultimately want to know what's really fucking going on. To be pure white, and there is no pure Saxonies left anyway. So what the fuck is white, right? As far as the black folk on the hieroglyphs, those cats are from Ethiopia. They traded. Egypt and Ethiopia traded a lot. They did a lot of trading. Okay, but that doesn't mean they're Egyptians. It just means they did some trading and shit. A single bit of problem with that. But if you want to be technical, if you want to be 100% factual, there's not any whites left. Not really. Not really. Unless there's a whole group of whites that were hiding in a cave for the last 1,000 years. No.
What's all the Vikings then? There's a bunch of blonde-haired, blue-eyed Vikings up there.
Not no more. The Muslims took over all the Viking countries. Not no more. Not no more. The Vikings got took over. Muslims invaded all them countries up there. Remember when I was on that tirade about Kosovo? Remember that?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. See that you had great men and a few women even that kept the Muslims out of Europe for thousands of years. And then these doofuses let the Muslims come right into Europe, take over Kosovo, and then Frau Merkel and her stupid Trojan horse bullshit. And so now the Muslims have taken over all the Viking countries, and they've taken them over, literally. There's places in Switzerland, or not Switzerland, but there's places in Sweden you can't even walk as a white skinned person. You can't even walk there. There's John. Let me see what he's saying.
We're rolling right along here. Is Finland Muslim controlled?
5 more minutes, he said. He said, give me 5 minutes. I said, okay, I'll give you 5 minutes. I'll give you 5 minutes, John. Then I'm calling out the cops.
I do have to say I admire the fact that Vaughn seems so sincerely concerned, to say the least, about the plight and the oppression of the white man, considering that he himself is Native American, folks. I really appreciate that.
But yeah, man. But yeah, there hasn't been a real white person in a long, long time. Like I said, unless they're hiding in a cave somewhere, and have been hiding there for like I don't know, 700 years, maybe 1,000 years. It had to be a long time because, like I said, there's a lot of exchanging of bodily fluids going on. A lot. Hell, just post World War I, alone, there was a lot of exchange of bodily fluids going on. And that's just post World War I. That's not counting World War II and all the other subsequent other wars and shit that's went on and shit. So I mean, there's a lot of bodily exchange of bodily fluids going on. A lot of it. So is there a pure Saxony person out there? I don't know. I seriously doubt it. Unless there may be some kind of lab rat or some shit, which that would be creepy as fuck though. So I wouldn't want to go there. That'd be too creepy. But yeah, I got a chuckle, white privilege. It's like, what's a white person? Can you name them? Do you know where they are? I'd like to shake their hand. I'd love to shake the hand of a pure white person. Let me shake their hands. I want to do that. Yeah, it's not happening. Now, if they had said light-skinned person, that'd be all right. But that's not what they say. They say white, and there's no such thing. It hasn't been for years. Hasn't been for years, man. But I'm gonna go get me some pudding. How about that? Does that sound like a plan? That sounds like a plan to me. John said he'd be back in 5 minutes.
You are pudding, Vaughn. That's
my fucking head's about ready to explode.
Woody, I commend you for your patience and your diligence.
Goddamn back and forth shit going on. What race? Can you show me a pure black person? Probably not. Can you show me a pure white person? Probably not. You know, probably not. There's going to be some mixture going on in there somewhere. But now, if you could show me an absolute pure Saxony person, I'd love to shake their hand. Because I think you'll be hard pressed to find one.
Yeah, there's Aborigines. You're exactly right. Strawn Walker pointed out there's Aborigines in Australia, and there's small tribal cultures. I believe the really nasty tribe that will kill you upon sight, I believe that's in South America, where they got that albino is white. Yes, that's white.
Albino is, I guess, white skinned, yeah.
Is that pudding technically chocolate?
Actually, this is butterscotch. I love butterscotch. I love butterscotch, man. I do.
So
the butterscotch to me is like catnip to a cat. I love butterscotch. Can't get enough.
So where do Asians come from then?
Well, now therein is the exception, isn't it? Because China literally walled themselves. They literally walled themselves off from the rest of the world for thousands of years, didn't they?
Okay.
Maybe there was a reason for that, huh?
So what about? So if you're Asian, can you be anywhere in Asia, or is it? What about Japan, Korea, and technically India is Asia too?
And America occupied Japan for how many years?
Well, we're still there. So we've been there since 45. We never left.
Okay.
America never leaves. We don't. Yeah. Usually, if we're there, we're still in Germany. We're still in Germany from World War II.
Exactly. Yes, we are.
Yes, Mamet, your German grandfather probably was. He would have been very upset to learn what we learned today.
Well, I'm sorry. I have to tell the truth. I'm not allowed to lie, remember? Like I said, if you want a convenient lie, you're on the wrong channel, because I'm going to tell you the truth. I'm going to tell you the hard truth, whether you like it or not. How do you think I felt when I read what Napoleon found out in them damn vaults? You know, I mean, it shocked me. It really shocked me. You know, what are you going to do? What do you do with that information? You sweep it under the rug and say, oh, I'm just going to act like it doesn't exist. Well, I'm sorry. I can't do that. I can't do that. I have to be true to myself, because if I'm not true to myself, I can't be true to anyone else. You get it? Can't do it. So I got to be true to myself. And if I'm true to myself, I'm going to take that information from Napoleon and from other people now, because other people have said it too. I'm going to take that information and I'm going to say, okay, well then obviously I need to do some research, and I need to find out what really is going on. And, because these rich elitist bastards have been holding information from us for thousands and thousands and thousands of years. And if you believe my mentor, Robert Morningsky, it goes back even further than that, all the way back to fucking biblical times, that they've been withholding critical need-to-know information, like that guy from Trimmers. I was denied critical need-to-know information. So, but yeah. And so, I'm sorry. You don't want the truth? There's the door. See you. Bye. I got to tell you the truth. I'm not allowed to lie. And I know the truth sucks. Nobody knows that more than me. But I have to tell the truth. I'm not allowed to lie.
Well, thank you, Mob Sports Gangsters and Hits. But man, he was part of a young brigade. I don't think he would be upset, but he definitely played social evil. There's a lot of people. Hell, the Pope was served in the German army. There's a lot of assholes that were just sitting on a farm one day. They came by and grabbed him and threw him in a uniform and said, "Go fight." It doesn't necessarily mean they 100% were on board with all the crazy shit, which was terrible. Yeah, Kosovo. That's straight north of Greece, I believe. Montenegro is up there somewhere. But yeah. Vaughn, they're dying in the chat to ask if you know where Kosovo is.
Yes, I know where Kosovo is. I did a fucking video on it. I was around when Kosovo was destroyed.
Okay.
The Muslims said, we're going to burn Kosovo to the ground. And so the president of Serbia gets on there and they said, hey, they're going to burn one of our cities to the ground. And so they contacted Bill Clinton. And Bill Clinton, instead of bombing the Muslims who were threatening to burn Kosovo to the ground, bombed the Serbian Christians instead. Slaughtered thousands of innocent Christians as a result. And what did the Muslims do? Oh, the Muslims burned Kosovo to the ground, just like they promised they would do. I have the corner reports from Kosovo. They're not pretty. The Muslims would take a Serbian child, put it on the wall, and shove a fucking Bowie knife through its skull. I have those corner reports. I have copies, hard copies. I requested them and got them. So yes, they did exactly what they said they would do. They took over Kosovo, burned it to the ground, and slaughtered all the Christians that were there. And Clinton bombed a bunch of the Christians that were there. So yeah, that is one of the black marks of the United States that is never going to go away. Never going to go away. Sick, very sick shit happened back then. They would take a pregnant woman and they would cut the baby out of her womb live while she was still alive. Okay, I have those corner reports.
Wow.
Yeah, it's grisly what the Muslims did. Very grisly. And then, of course, like I said, you got the Armenian genocide, where they took all them young Christian girls and literally crucified them on crosses and put long rows of them, thousands and thousands of dead young girls on crosses, just row after row. And yeah, it's called the Armenian genocide. Google it.
Well, I know there's an Armenian genocide, greatly debated in Turkey, but I didn't know they crucified all the young girls.
Dave Stevens says you should turn that around. I was there. You don't know. I was there as a soldier. You're a fucking moron. I know exactly what happened. And I've got hard copies of the actual coroner reports from Kosovo. Don't tell me I don't, because I know I do. I know what I have. Okay? You're just getting on here lying about shit. And I really don't give a damn. The Muslims threatened to burn Kosovo to the ground, and that's exactly
Vaughn,
what
I dropped you,
did.
Vaughn.
Don't drop me, man. That might hurt.
All right, I'm back. Hey, what happened? Oh fuck, we have 60 viewers. Holy shit, the trolls are out.
Yeah, trolls are out. They're out in
The
force.
trolls are out.
Yeah, got a whole bunch of idiots in the outside chat to get rid of that I couldn't.
Who we're looking for?
Let's see.
So, John, do you identify as white now or what?
I was telling him about
now.
I was telling him about how Celtics and Gaelics are not actually white.
Well, in American racial categories, when you fill out the census, they categorize me as white. But historically speaking, I'm not considered white.
Correct.
I'm Irish. Irish people are considered not white.
Mm-hmm.
So
yeah.
So colloquially, we refer to all white people as all Europeans as white. But that's not how it was back when people believed in that shit really deeply. People who were white were Germans and Anglo-Saxons. That's who were white people.
Yep.
So Irish people were not considered Anglo-Saxon.
Nope.
They weren't considered German.
Sheep is white. Oh, for fuck's sake.
Yeah. I mean, nowadays they count Mexicans as white. Now they count Arabs as white.
If you count Kerry, you can say Britain is white. That would be French too, because William of Normandy, 1066, Battle of Hastings, he came over and took over England. So that would have been French people too.
Well, that's politically they took over, but they ruled over Anglo-Saxon people. I mean, the Normans were like the upper echelons of society in England. They weren't the normal everyday people. The normal everyday people were the Anglos and the Jutes and the Saxons who raped and pillaged the Celts and the Gaelic people that lived on the island. See, England belonged to the original, whatever you want to call them, Irish, Scottish, Welsh. the original people that were there. Then the Germans came and got rid of all of them, and they intermingled. I mean, some kind of want to like play games and say, well, they didn't really exterminate them, but they intermingled them and intermarried them.
Well, that's
and they
what I was telling him. There's been so much exchange of bodily fluids. What is white? What is black? What is anything anymore? You know, there's
like, okay, let me put it this way. The ancient Romans wouldn't have considered themselves white.
Right.
The ancient Romans would have said to you, oh, if let's say I time traveled, Woody, and I went back to Nero's day, and I said to a Roman, hey, you're white. They would look at me like, what are you talking about? I'm Roman.
Right.
That's what they would say. I'm a Roman, and everyone else is less than me because they're not Roman.
Correct.
The Germans, they're barbarians. They're subhuman. Oh, the North Africans, they're not Roman. They're subhuman.
Correct.
The Arabs, they would have seen and vice versa.
Yeah.
Right. And vice versa. So if you talk to a German and you say, who are you? They would say, I'm a proud German. Then what are the Romans? Oh, the Romans, they're garbage. They're not right. That's how people looked at it. You're not German, then you're not good. Right. You're not Roman, then you're not good. That's how people looked at it. Nowadays, it's so fucking convoluted, and everything is white. Now they consider for crime statistics Mexicans as white.
Yeah.
Now, look up crime statistics. They list Mexicans and Arabs and biracial and mulattoes as white people. Yeah, that doesn't make no sense.
It does in their feeble little mind, because in their feeble little mind, there's only white and black. Okay,
right.
So if you're not a black man from Africa, then you're obviously white.
Something else, that's right. Yeah,
in their feeble little minds. But in reality, we know that's not the case. But in their feeble little mind, there's only black and white, and you're either black or you're white. So that's
right. You're either Roman or you're not Roman.
Yeah,
that's the way it is.
Roman, that's right, man.
That's it. Those are the options.
Rome. All roads lead to Rome.
That's how. Now nowadays, I mean, if the average person walks up to me and asks me what I am, I'm going to say white, because colloquially, that's how we talk. We speak English.
Yeah, that's what we say.
I'm a white person, but I'm not really. I
put myself down as white a few times, but am I really white? No.
It's easy to communicate. People want simple shit. It's easy to communicate.
Yeah.
But I would consider myself racially. I consider myself. I grew up being taught that I was Irish. Then I found out by doing genetic testing that I actually have some Norwegian in me. I have some Scottish in me. I have French in me. So I'm pretty much. But
just about everybody is a melting pot these days. I don't think, like I said, show me a pure sex. I want to shake the motherfucker's hand. Show him to me.
Right.
I want to shake his hand, because I say, motherfucker, you survived a whole lot of fucking.
Yeah.
You survived a whole lot of fucking, man. Thousands of years of fucking, and he survived all that shit. I want to shake that motherfucker's hand. Because there is no, Bumhead says, I still think I'm white. Honey, you're free to believe what you want to believe. Okay.
I think it's easy to just think of it. Europe is not just one thing. Europeans are multicultural, just like every other place in the world.
Entity, right?
You have Portuguese and Spanish, Italian. Those are the real Latinos by definition.
Right. Yeah.
Then you have German people groups, and you have the Irish, Scottish people groups. You have Slavs, you have Eastern Slavs and Western Slavs, and then you have Greeks. Those are all different types of Europeans. They're not all white. They're not all anything. They're just diverse, just like black, just like Africa. When black people say black, Africa belongs to the black man, they're lying, because
they're lying.
Africa, Africa also belongs to the North Africans, which aren't black. North Africans are Barbers and Bedouin people. Those are considered different people. That they're not sub-Saharan African blacks. They're different. Then you have people
the Egyptians, like I said, I've got a copy of Cleopatra over there at my house, at my single white over there, dated from 1970.
Cleopatra was Greek.
Well, the thing here it is. The thing of it is, that copy of Cleopatra over there at my house, dated 1970, before the fucking revisionists got a hold of this shit and twisted it all into a fucking pretzel. So that copy of Cleopatra back in 1970 is going to tell you the truth. Well, what does it say? It said Egyptians had milky white skin. That's what it said.
Right.
That's what it said. Okay, so
and Cleopatra in particular was Greek.
She was particularly Greek, right? She was Greek.
Yeah, in particular, Greek.
Yeah. But that's what they said. They said the Egyptians had milky white skin. Okay, they were not red skinned. They were not black skinned. They see, like I said, they see these hieroglyphs where there's some people that have red skin. There's some people that have black skin, and they see these hieroglyphs and they say, oh well, the Egyptians must have been black, or they must have been red. No, those are people that.
Well, they traded. They
traded. Yeah,
they
did a lot of trading.
They traded. They had people coming in and out.
Absolutely.
So Africa, but my point being that Africa is multi. Ethiopians are Semitic. They're, those are different. They're not black. They're Semitic.
Right.
Semitic people aren't black.
Yeah.
So so there's different cultural groups.
Yeah, that's what. Like I was telling.
Same thing
Woody,
like Asia.
That like I was telling Woody, I get a chuckle over these assholes. Be black, bro. Well, what the fuck is black? And then this white privilege. Okay, well, what the fuck is white? Oh, there is no such thing. Right. It does not exist.
It's like our friend Joseph Biden, who says if you don't vote for me, you're not black. What the fuck does that mean? I don't.
Well, what does that mean?
You're not black, because
Yeah. It's ridiculous. It's fucking ridiculous, and it has been
fucking ridiculous.
For at least, I don't know, 800 years. Let's say 800 years. Let's be safe. Say 800 years. For 800 years, there ain't been no such thing as white or black any fucking way, because of all the goddamn passing back and forth of bodily fluids. Like I said, you show me a pure Saxon, I'll probably shake his hand and probably faint from surprise, because that motherfucker avoided a whole lot of fucking. He had to have. Like I said, unless they're buried in a cave somewhere, no, you're not going to find a pure Saxon. You're just not. Or unless he's some kind of German lab experiment or some shit, which would be creepy as fuck. But yeah, you're not going to find that shit. You're not. You're just not. That's you're talking, and even Mr. Sentia out here said England had been conquered and colonized for 1,000 years, ever since the Normans invaded and won the Battle of Hastings in 1066. It's ironic that everyone blames Britain for conquering the world when the Normans conquered them first. Yeah, well, I agree. Fuck, the goddamn Queen of England was her last name is Gotha. It isn't even British. She's fucking German. So everything's all convoluted. And again, what did Napoleon say when he came out of the Vatican vaults? Everything you believe is a lie. All of it. Religion, science, society, money, all of it is a lie. All of it. And so that's when I said, okay, if there's anybody out there that actually gives a flying fuck about us, I want to know. And that's exactly what I did. And that's, you can call me crazy if you want. I don't give a fuck. But obviously, based on that information, I reached out to the universe and I said, hey, is there really a God or gods that give a damn about us? And to my surprise, I actually got a fucking reply. I got an actual reply. They backed that shit up with evidence. And I'm fully convinced that I latched onto the real deal. And I'm very proud of that fact, because obviously if we've been lied to for thousands of years, like I said, even Mr. Sentia said 1,000 years ago when the Normans invaded, well, fuck me. That's 1,000 plus what we got now. That's over 2,000 years, close to it, damn close. So, fuck, I'm well within my right to reach out to somebody that actually gives a damn and actually cares about humanity, and sit down and talk with them and say, hey, look, man, these rich elitist bastards have been lying to us for millennia, literally millennia, and they're like, you know what, Von, we agree with you. We're not going to destroy humanity. We're going to go after these elite fucks. We're going to destroy them. We're going to give humanity a second chance. And this time, don't blow it, humanity. Don't blow it. Don't fuck around. But we're going to get a second chance. Because every 37,000 years or so, give or take, they come and they evaluate mankind. And if we fucked up royally, out we go. You can dig down as deep as you want, and every time you dig down, you find another human civilization, and another human civilization, and another human, and just keep digging. You'll keep finding human civilization. They come home, they weigh in the balance. Oh, nope, sorry, you fucked up. Bye, see ya, and you're gone. And so,
And so here we are again, but this time it's going to be different. This time we're actually going to get a reprieve. So we got to make sure we don't blow it this time. Got to make sure we do what's right and try to be good. Try to honor the gods, the true gods. Try to honor them and respect them for giving us a second chance, if nothing else. And John, now, are you home now, or what? What's the deal on you? Are you home now, or what? John? Hello? Anybody? Hello, John?
Someone asked in the chat if you've seen The Alien lately.
Yeah, I'm here.
Okay.
Vaughn. What's up? What's up? Sorry.
I was going to say, are you going to set up your
I'm not home.
Oh, you're not home still. Okay. All right. Very good.
Set up StreamYards for what? For what? For StreamYards for what?
I gave you your background and shit. Remember? Your background.
Oh yeah, I work myself to the bone. I work myself to the bone, Vaughn. I'm never fucking home anymore. I work.
Oh, that's right. Yeah, 12 to 16 hours a day. Yeah, that's crazy. What do you think
but I get
of
a day
the
off every once in a while.
Yeah. What do you think of the 1,600 noble European families, Vaughn? If you're referring to
they're all scum.
They're probably scumbags if they're rich. Are you talking about the uber rich elitists? If you're talking about the uber rich elitists, they're fucking evil as fuck. You know, they withheld critical need to know information from mankind for millennia, not centuries, millennia. That is evil. We had a right to that information, and they withheld it from us. And that's not cool. And why did they withhold it? They withheld it so that they could lord over us and control us and manipulate us for hundreds, if not thousands of years. And that's not cool. That's evil. That is evil. And so, no, I have no respect for them at all. Not if they're going to do that to mankind. Fuck no.
Exactly.
The elite, a lot of the elite families came right out of the College of Cardinals.
It probably did. Like I said, all roads lead to Rome. All roads lead to Rome. All of them. Every one. What city sits on 7 hills? America, you dumb idiot? No, America. First of all, America is not a city. Second of all, it's not sitting on 7 hills. There's only one city on Earth, that at least that I'm aware of, that sits on 7 hills, and that is Rome, folks. That is Rome. That's the only city that sits on 7 hills that I'm aware of. Okay.
Well, so, in America, all roads lead to Walmart.
Yeah. Somebody was joking around, said, "Hey, if Mars is a legit place, and we ever do get to Mars, one of the first things they're going to do is build a fucking Walmart." You know, like, yeah, that makes sense. That sounds about right.
Yeah.
That sounds about right.
Fucking Walmart, man. I'm so fucking sick of Walmart.
A McDonald's and a Walmart, because you got to eat, right?
Even if everything goes tits up, all hell breaks loose. Even rich people got to find toilet paper to wipe their ass.
That's right.
So it's like being a funeral director or a baby doctor.
Yeah. Something's got to give.
Something's got to give. Yeah.
Well, see that. Why do you think they're building these huge underground cities and filling them up with food and toiletries and shit like that? You know, that just for that possibility. You know, they think, oh, we're going to be safe in our underground cities. Well, I think those underground cities are going to be their tombs, is what I think.
Let's hope. Amen to that one.
Yeah.
What a blessing.
Yeah, they think they'll be safe under there. I think the gods are being like, no, they won't. No, they won't.
Right.
No, they won't. It's not going to turn out like these elite bastards want it to. Trust me. It's not going to turn out like they want it to. And we lost Woody. Bye, Woody.
Don't you worry, girlie. They're gonna go bye-bye. Don't you worry, girlie.
Yeah, they're gonna go bye-bye.
Loving it. Amen.
Vaughn needs to see if he can find the lost city of El Diablo. Dude, you should have told me that 20 years ago when I was still able to get around real good. I might have actually took you up on that shit.
There's a good movie I watched recently called The Lost City of Z. It's a fucking great movie. It's about that topic.
I'll have to check it out. Yeah, I'll have to check it out.
Check it out, baby.
If you're talking about the elitist families, I have no respect for them. They withheld critical need to know information to the human race, and that's not cool. Not only that, but they're in league with demons and evil spirits. So fuck them all.
Yeah.
Fuck them all. You know, the gods have a message for them. Don't worry. The gods will deal with them.
I got a message for all you killers.
The scumbags. For all the scumbags, losers, killers, and haters of this world. Evil must be punished. And it will. And it will. It will be punished.
Amen.
Yeah, absolutely no doubt about it. No doubt about it. So how long you got to work till tonight? 10, 11, 12, midnight?
8:30 today, in particular.
That's
it was 7:30 to 8:30 today.
7:30 to 8:30. Yep, even at the door. That's right. Well, you know, it'll look good on payday. That's the way you got to look at it, right?
Yeah, I guess so.
That's the way you got to look at it.
Uncle Sam takes most of it.
I know. Everybody's like, well, you know, you're going to win the Powerball and the Mega Millions. Yeah, but Sam gets half of that shit. So, I mean, you know.
And not Sam from Israel, but Uncle Sam.
Yeah, and it's not Sam from Israel either. Yeah, exactly. Yeah, government doesn't make its own money, folks. Even though it is printing money, it doesn't make money. We make the money. We make the money by working.
We make the bacon, baby.
And then they get the money away from us, take the money away from us. That's how that works. And but government itself does not have its own money. What about Publishers Clearinghouse? That was mostly a joke between me and the gods, but you never know. You know, I was joking around. I said, well, what if nobody believes me even after I win the Powerball and the Mega Million? And they said, well, we'll let you win Publishers Clearinghouse too. You know, half in jest, half not. You know, so I don't know. They were kind of joking around, but they might not have been. It was one of those deals. So I don't know. We'll see. But you know, for sure though, you know, they have designs on what they want to do with me and where they want me to go. And you know, obviously, you're not going to do shit in this world without money, and lots of it. So they're going to see that I've got the money. You know, everybody's like, well, you know, Von, you know, you win the Powerball, you win Mega Millions, and you get your inheritance back from the Frost. You know, you're going to be living large, and you're going to be no.
The government's going to be living large because they got to take all of it.
Well, the government gets their cut, but the thing of it is, what is that money for? Is that money for me to live a lavish lifestyle? No.
That money, evil.
That money is for me to stop evil in the world. That's exactly what it's for. You bet. That's exactly what that money's for. That's what that money's for. That money's not for me to live large. That money's for me to be able to stop evil in the world. Because you got to have money to do anything in this world until we change the system. Now, hopefully we can change the system where that may not necessarily be the case. But until then, pretty much everything now requires money. Lots of it. Thousands of dollars worth. So, you know, we have to, right now I have to mind my P's and Q's until I get my inheritance back. Once I get my inheritance back, then I can breathe easier and get some things done that need to get done. But it's, you know, the money is not for me to live a lavish lifestyle. No, it's not. That's not the point of it. The point of it is so that I can stop evil in the earth, locally, statewide, nationwide, and then ultimately worldwide. And I will do exactly that. I will do whatever it takes to stop evil in this earth. And I will win because the gods are with me. The gods are with me. I will win. I will not lose. So that's just the way it goes.
Yeah, we win no matter what.
Yep.
We win no matter what, motherfucker.
Yep, that's right.
Oh, man. So, Von, any good modding happening lately?
Yeah, I made a. In fact, it's funny you say that because I just got through making a covering for my my Tudor home. The silo portion of my Tudor home now has a covering over it. Oh man,
nobody cares.
There's no such thing as white or black. Been too much intermingling over the years.
Oh, here we go.
Way too much. Put a little overhang on my roof there and fix that. And
beautiful in its simplicity.
Beautiful in its simplicity. That's right.
Well, you know what, folks? I think we're pretty much caught up with that last little speech that Von gave. I think we know where he's at. The money is not for him to live a life of luxury, folks. It's to fight evil. Interesting. So, thank you for joining. If you don't mind, on your way out, hitting a thumbs up. If you're on a phone, just exit the chat. And I do appreciate the company as we're getting caught up with the lulls. That is Vonhelton. I'm sure he'll produce more. Folks, that's really all I got for now. I'm going to let you all go.